check it out. Come and check us out. If we think it's sport, come see what we about. Check it out. Come and check us out.
How in the world? Oh my goodness. NBA record with his 12th three-pointer of the game.
Jay-Z in the Nets jersey. Reggie got Indiana. And he was
so you can see how everybody.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
It's crazy how he was making the cuts, making it.
Why is he not better than him?
So everybody take a seat. We think it's sports, but sometimes we don't know. We asking that.
crazy.
I'm an angel.
You a headless angel.
No,
Yo, I am crying. Shout out to
Invisible.
the Halloween pie. Preach, what are you? Halloween pie.
I'm a French police officer.
Yo, you 12. You 12. Mills is a Crip, obviously.
I'll never be a Crip.
No,
I'll never be a Crip.
Why not? You big B's?
From the Springs?
Nah, I know where I'm from.
Yeah, from the Springs. And Rat is a headless angel or a bodiless angel. What is going on? I'm the only one with no filter. Shout out to Overdue Bills. Get the merch. So what's good with your boys? Rad, did you experience some nostalgia over the weekend?
Oh, man.
Did I experience nostalgia?
Mm-hmm. A little nostalgia, a little taking it back 15 years.
Oh yeah. This weekend, I took the kids to Splash Lagoon. Shout out to Lagoon.
Shout out to the
You know what I'm
Goon.
saying? Our senior trip, that was fire. Shout out to our senior trip, bro. Shout out to our senior class. We had a good senior class senior trip. But yeah, I took the kids to the Goon. It was real dope. It was real dope because both kids was able to appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
On some
for sure.
real they was on some thank you. Oh my God, it's the best trip. You know what I mean? They've been there before though.
Okay.
Yeah, they both been there before, but I guess my middle child, Asen, I guess he just more of age to understand more so. So he just was just so appreciative. They both were just so appreciative. So it made us feel good as parents, you know what I mean? So that was dope. They had a great time. You know, it was good, man.
So I don't want to be negative Nancy, but then would you say that all the trips you took them on prior was a waste of money?
all the birthdays at Roly Polies and all that stuff like that. Yeah, because I don't know. I guess it's for the picks. I guess it's for the picks.
Nah, I would say this because I went to Disney maybe when I was like 6.
I guess I did too.
And I remember that somewhat. I remember a little bit. I don't remember any rides or anything like that. But I remember it raining a lot. I remember kind of being at family house. I remember just kind of walking. But besides that, I don't really remember that. And I know my parents spent some bread on it. It's like,
chicken.
do I want to take my kids anywhere before they 8?
Yeah, absolutely.
I say right now, I
memories,
think 4 or
man.
5. I say 4 year, 5 years is the year. I think that's that's when they start when they will maybe I don't know if he can remember it. I know he felt like it felt good in the moment.
More year 1, 2, 3, and 4 birthday parties. Just scratch them all and start at 5.
I was.
I'm not gonna say that.
Well, you can't. It all depends on. I was.
Well, I mean, you still want the gifts, right? You still want the gifts people bring for sure.
I was never. I'm not a proponent of birthday parties anyway. But anyways, that's another story for another day. You still do it because it's in the moment. They're living in the moment. I mean, they're happy in that moment, regardless if they remember it or not. I remember most of the trips, as we took as children. But even still, it was the moment, whatever that, you know what I'm saying. But even in that though, it's just tricky. It's tricky. It's not like you want to do it, but then tricky. when you turn around, it's like, why are we doing this? It's like, why are we doing all of this at this current moment? But as long as they got a smile on their face, as long as they happy.
I guess if you can incorporate with you having fun too, maybe that can work out too. I guess. I mean, that's good. We have fun too. We got in the water too. Okay. I mean, wave pool. It was fun.
You say that.
You want to go to a water park, Sam?
I don't like water parks. I don't like getting wet in public places.
Yo, that's a good pod title, man.
I don't like
wet in public places.
I don't like getting wet in public places. I I have. Like I mean, I've gone to a water park. I took my son to a water park, but like I would prefer not to
What
get
is? I
wet
have
in
never.
public places.
I have never heard that in
bruh.
my life.
Yo, bruh, Preach be having some of the funniest like reasons for stuff, bruh. It's only him.
Y'all don't
Like
under-
getting
only
wet.
him.
You know, y'all don't understand what I'm
heard
saying.
that.
You don't like. Do you?
No.
I understand.
Do you like
but
getting wet in public
don't get
places?
it.
Like that's kind of weird. No, because it's like okay, if you get wet in a public place, it's like okay, either you're going to leave wet or you gotta dry off, and then you know what I'm saying. You gotta shower, you gotta put lotion on.
Oh, but I'm
If you
talking
go
about
to-
water park. You're
Listen,
going there to get
if,
wet.
if you go to a water park, it's the same situation. You don't go there wet. You go there dry, and then you want to leave dry. So when you go there, it's like
yeah,
okay, you
leave
have
dry
fun.
Too.
Then you gotta go into a locker room with thousands of people. You know what I'm saying? And if
What
you
if
have,
it's a real sunny day?
it doesn't matter. You got to go there with
that's
thousands
a
of
good one
people.
inside.
You got a child with you, and then you know trying to get them dressed. Like it's like I'm cool, bro.
So no public pools growing up. No Kim pool. No,
Oh no,
none of that.
Nah.
No Springs pool.
Hell no.
No water fights. God.
Yeah,
no,
no MOK sprinkler joint. Nothing. Wait, none of that.
Nah, I ain't going there either.
Hell no. I mean,
They just for one,
I
don't
my
like-
whole life they was building that, and they finally got it.
yeah,
By the time
that's
by
a
the time
new
we was,
thing.
like, out of high school.
Yeah. That
They was building that joint for mad long.
Yeah,
bruh.
what
And
happened
it's
was
still trash.
when it rained, you could see the water in there, like when we was growing up, but like it was like never a thing. But my father used to
Never a
always tell
thing,
me like it
yeah.
was a pool, but like when we grew up, that never was a thing. Nah, I was cool on that. I don't like to get wet. If you threw water on me, it was war. Like I didn't like that at all. No.
I know, but when I did Sherman Youth at the Lincoln Center on Broadway, my job was to clean out the spray pool every morning. Bruh, it'd be broken glass in there every day. I'm like, yo, who keep throwing bottles in here? I'm like, yo, no kids be here. Like that's what I
That's
said. I
how
would
the
never
kids
get one
doing
in
it.
there. Yeah, maybe.
I never thought that was operational, man.
You know, it was. No, it would be popping. Like, I'm never getting in here. Like, I'm gonna be fucking around, get hepatitis, a broken bottle in there. I'm like, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, it's quiet.
I hated
Public pools is a no.
I hated swim. When we went to Tech.
Oh my
Like,
god.
Kensington.
Oh, but you took swim? I thought it was you being with
I thought
having
we all had
a
to
broken
take it.
leg.
No,
Oh,
Sardo.
leg.
Free leg was broke.
Sardo maybe. He said it
How
was.
did you swim with?
He
with
said
a
it was.
broken
It was
leg?
Oh
good.
yeah.
No,
I was
Sardo
in
maybe.
step class. I
Yeah.
was in step class. Yeah,
He said it was good rehab. That's what he told me.
made
Literally.
it.
Like I still had crutches
So,
and all
like-
that.
Okay, oh, this one you was on crutches.
Yeah, this is when I was on crutches. He actually
Okay.
made me get in the pool.
Oh, word?
Yes, I like he was like, no, you can. I was like, no, I'm good.
Definitely almost died. Definitely almost died.
He actually,
Definitely
like,
almost
I
died.
actually had to get in
almost
the
died.
pool. I was like, what the heck?
Definitely almost died.
Sardo though.
That's not the shower though. So how about y'all boys? Y'all boys do anything over the weekend?
Not me. I just work, man. You know me. I work every day. That's all I did.
Get
Work.
to it, Mills.
I didn't do that. I'm trying to think what I did. I can't remember. I know. I think I was rolling on my son. He had taekwondo and all that crap. And I had to
Raw
preach
discipline.
something. Yeah, I guess he like it. He got a yellow belt now, so he
All
happy. He moving
Raw
on.
yellow belt.
Yeah, he moving on.
That's what's up. That's
I
what's
didn't
up.
get expensive though after a while, man. You know.
Oh no, I'm trying to get him out now.
It's worth it, guy. Come on, it's worth it. I mean, I tried. We did try taekwondo early on, like 3 years ago. He finished it. He didn't want to do it again, but it's. I mean, you know,
I'm trying to
if
get
you
him.
keep going, I think it's worth it.
I'm trying. I just need to find something to supplement it with. I'm trying to wait to see if like there's some people doing some basketball stuff, but they're not ready yet. So I'm trying to give them a little bit of time so they can get their stuff straight. So it's like, okay, let's kind of transition. But his uncle did it. So actually my actually both uncles, but his other uncle Nate, he actually is a black belt. So I mean, you know, it's kind of in a family. So
That's all. That's what's
Fuck
up.
self-defense, man.
nah, I mean, I just
Man.
teach him how to fight as opposed to. I mean,
I think once you get your black belt, you can go to jail.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
you,
yeah.
cause your hands license technically,
Yeah.
like a boxer. That's what Nut. That's why Nut said that his mom ain't want him to become a black belt because she knew that he had a bad temper. I'm like, yo, Nut, out of here, man. I was like, I started crying, laughing, but I believe that Nut did have a bad temper back in the day. So, But I was working all weekend, 2 meals. I ref Thursday, Saturday,
Well, I think I do the
Sunday,
final for that
and
joint.
then Monday.
We
What
do
you
the
say?
final tomorrow. I think
Oh,
I
you
do
do-
the
oh,
final
you do the
test for
final?
that joint. Yeah, I just
Oh,
finished the class.
Oh, good luck. Good luck on your test, bro.
Final for
Good
what?
luck on that test, Mills.
The ref and
Mills
joint.
about to put
Mills,
the
you don't
strike
have
on.
time to ref.
I'm
Mills.
like
Thinking
what?
about it as you said it.
Yeah,
I can do a
like
couple games a week, bro.
for what
couple
though?
dollars in my
Like
pocket.
why?
No, I
Get
mean,
a
I
couple
mean,
dollars, man.
no, he can't. But
Work my way
I
up
was
to the
thinking like, bro,
NBA,
you got to work
man.
all day. You right?
Yeah, I guess.
Nah,
I
you
mean,
right.
I don't know what time you get off, but men's league start around 6.
And they
Off
end at like
Thursday.
10.
10, yeah.
He'll figure it out. Raw Millie.
I do a couple Saturdays. You know what I mean? A couple Saturdays.
You can do a couple of Saturdays,
Oh.
but I mean, you could.
Saturday men's league, you can get about 4 games. You can get about 4 games back to back.
You
But
can.
why do you
Well,
want to
I-
do it for the exercise?
Nah, a couple extra
Bread.
dollars, man. You guys
Bread,
part-time job,
exercise.
man. Throw that in the stock market, man, so I can come up.
Come on.
Mills thinking now.
Yeah, come on.
I gave Mills rich dad, poor dad. I see Mills working over there. I see you over there, Mills. I
Trying
see
to make my money work for me, man. So they say.
That's what you
Money
gotta.
work for you, man.
That's what you need.
Yeah. Talk that talk, man.
That's the only way to do it.
Crying. Yo,
That's the
I am
way, man.
crying. Yo, Mills
the
listened
way.
to Rich Dad Poor Dad for about 45 seconds. Now he talking about money working for him. I'm crying.
Yeah, man, gotta get out this rat race, bro. Get out this rat race.
Gotta get out of it. No, we're gonna talk about that one day. But I had called Rad because I did 7 games on Saturday, just little kids, right? I guess Priest, let me ask you this.
7 games. That's a lot of games, bro.
It was like little kids though. Like they couldn't press until like the last 2 minutes of the game. They couldn't
Run the
strip.
clock.
Yeah, run
Probably.
the clock. You couldn't strip the ball.
2
anything
20-minute
like that.
halves.
18, and then one for like the younger kids, 16.
Oh,
So
wow,
like I
okay.
was just walking and stuff.
moving.
Yeah. So I had
Stealing
this-
money. So they
I
fuck
had, I
up.
had this man stealing money.
Give it back to the community, man.
Yeah, I know,
You know what I
right? Yeah,
mean?
well, I do.
Yeah.
I give my time. Like
Yeah,
they
yeah,
need,
yeah.
and right now it's a shortage of officials. So like I'm getting varsity games. Like I'm booked up already.
Yeah, they moving out here. Football too.
Yeah.
They're trying to get people to do football too. They short
Yeah,
everywhere.
so I'm going crazy. So I had like little kids, right? And we letting them play. We're not calling too many travels. If it's something egregious, we'll call it. So after the game, the coach that lost, he came up to me like a little advice, right? He already out of line for approaching me like that. Like for one, I don't need your advice, nor do I want your advice. It's unsolicited as long as you know. Like, but I hear you out. So he was like, little advice. He said, man, you got to call travels. I was like, excuse me? I was like, what do you mean? I was like, I did call travels. He said, no, you got to call all of them. I was like, you are tripping if you think I'm about to call every single travel on these 8-year-old kids. And then he
that's
was
crazy.
like, so then he was like, well, how they supposed to learn? It's your job. What are you talking about?
Right,
I'm not here
right.
to- I'm not
They
here
out there to
to-
have fun at that age.
yeah, I'm here for Florida game. Make sure everybody, have them have some real experience with a ref, official, lining up, everything like that. That's all I'm here for. I'm not here to teach zone, teach stop double dribbles. So like we going back and forth with him. The other ref came over. He saying like, yo, get out of here. I'm like, bro, you're not gonna find a ref nowhere that's gonna call every travel. So very next game, I go use the bathroom. I come back and I go toss it up. I'm looking. I'm like, wait, these the same kids from last game. I look over, it's the same coach. So I blew my whistle. I stopped the game. Like, hold on. I went to the other ref. He looking at me crazy, like, yo, what? Where's you going? I was like, call like varsity. He was like, huh? I was like, the same team. It's the same coach. We calling it like varsity. He said, I bet. Refs love when we can call little kids or girl, whoever, games like varsity, because we really fuck the game up. Like we make the coach
They play?
mad.
I
Huh?
blew the whistle every 2 seconds. I'm
Bro,
assuming.
I called travel like 10 times in the first 5 seconds. And then the coach was like, he didn't say nothing. I give him respect for that. He was on the bench. Hey guys, he's calling it. You got to put the ball down because they all do the rip through and don't they move their pivot foot before they dribble.
Oh,
right? Certain
that's
pitchers do. Certain
everybody.
pitchers do.
Oh, everybody do that.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
league. That's
But
league.
like he wanted me to call that every time. Like, come
Nah,
on,
you don't do
coach.
that.
Who cares? Bro, I call that every single time. If anybody lifted any pivot foot, any double dribbles, I call fouls, bro. We were on that game so hard. And then after the game, I give him respect. He came up to me like, "Yo, good job. I appreciate. Like that's what I wanted." I was like, "All right, I don't think nobody else enjoyed that but you."
But you,
Yeah, but
I guess it's
I
something he
did.
can go
Scored 10
down and
points.
practice. He can go and practice and, you know what I mean, stress, you know. I guess if he's thinking about practice, if he's thinking about Nemi really teaching him, I guess that helped him.
Yeah, I guess it can reinforce like, all right, I got called travel on like 7 times, but every
Every
time
time I got the
called
ball,
travel,
yeah.
but every time I called travel, like they looked at me crazy. Like I don't think they was even understanding that they was messing up. They was like, "Yo, he just keep calling travel on me." Like,
Or
yo,
he keep
what?
blowing the whistle. Yeah.
yeah.
They just keep okay. This dude crazy. This dude wild. No parents got tight. That's the tight for parents. Be like, yo, come on, man. No parents got tight.
No parents got tight.
Oh,
They was
that's
telling me
love.
to
That's
call
love.
travel too.
Oh, that's
I'm like, all
love,
right.
man.
I'm like, all right. So they want me to call it. So,
I mean, it was a
that
low
was
scoring
dope.
game, man. They didn't even score.
No, the other team was terrible, so they ended up kind of blowing them out. The other team, like I called travel on them more because they were just terrible. So that was that. But the reason I did want to talk to y'all because I want to get rid of AAU. We got to get rid of AAU. We're gonna get into the show, but we have to get rid of AAU or do something about it.
That's a
I'm
travel
doing
league.
I'm doing AAU
Yes.
is girls varsity. I know, man.
I don't-
We do.
But they travel on AAU?
I'm just what? Oh, like they
Yes.
travel, like go places.
Like travel, that's where you get exposure. That's what I'm saying. Like you travel places compared to like a normal.
Yes,
in
that's
the
what
hood league.
AAU is. Yes.
Yeah,
Milo,
yes,
that is
yeah,
what
I
yeah.
understand.
AAU
That's what I'm
is.
saying. You shouldn't get rid of it.
Everybody is familiar with AAU is.
Yeah, I don't
That's
understand.
what I'm
But-
saying. You shouldn't get rid of it. I'm just saying you shouldn't get rid of it because
Well, you didn't even hear me. Why you didn't even hear
It
me?
doesn't matter what you got to say. They get to travel from city to city, state to state, and play ball, man.
Your man just turned into the Rock on me. It doesn't matter. You jabroni.
I'm just saying, man. The kids
Definitely
got
called him a
exposure,
jabroni.
man.
Yo, bro, people was getting exposure way before AAU. Like, relax, Mills. People, they will be fine. They will be fine.
Nah, the
you know,
game changed,
you know
man.
what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? The coaches are gonna travel like they used to. Instead of them going to one place to see all the talent, they're gonna have to go all places.
Like Fouch can't travel no more. He got to stay local, and he's still scout for the NBA.
Shut up.
Do y'all believe he's
Yeah,
scout?
yeah.
Do you believe that, man?
I don't know. He said it in high school.
Fouch was a scout. He was a scout.
Like right now.
No, I don't know about now, but he used to do the MAC games. Like I seen him at Canisius a couple times sitting down there writing something down.
No, for the NBA.
I would say this.
Yeah.
I would say
I mean,
this, Matt.
all you,
Boeheim might call fouls like, yo, it's a player in Buffalo. Like, let me know if he's worth me coming. Right? I
Or-
don't know if he's calling like the GM of the
That's a
Lakers.
scout, though.
but
He is.
I think he is somewhat of
He
a.
connect.
I'm sure they have a database where they have certain things. Listen, go look
Yeah.
at this guy. I'm sure like he is respected. Like I mean, he knows
Yeah.
these guys. Like he went up to the coach of Florida State. I can't think of his name. When we went to the practice, and they just was like, apparently they was drinking champagne in Bennett's parking lot. Who knew that? Like I mean, that's
His last name is
insane.
Falgiano, and he's from Buffalo.
Oh
He
no,
connect.
for sure. We know
We know
why.
that.
Yeah, but I'm just
We
saying,
know
like, and Fouch a good dude though. Shout out to Fouch. That's my guy, though.
He is, but we know his connection.
Yo,
We know.
Jonathan Fouts.
That's my guy.
Remember Fouch showed us he came back from down like 10 points in like 12 seconds.
Yeah, that made no sense. He did.
Yeah, with no threes.
Yeah, it literally made no sense.
Yeah.
It was mathematically impossible. Like, so it's like, all right, bro.
I'll give you this. One thing that Fouls taught us that stuck with me was never take the ball out from behind the basket.
Yes,
And that's something like as a ref, come over here because
And he hated when you
lost,
got blast,
he
too.
lost a state championship because of that. Because somebody
Well,
took the ball out over the basket.
And he was just a good teacher. Like I mean, he was rough around the edges, but
absolutely.
he was
Yeah.
like as a football coach, even a football coach defensively. Like I knew our plays. I mean, maybe me too. Me being I understand football, but
Yeah.
he taught the game good. I understand. I feel like I can go and teach the way he taught me. You know what I mean? So shout out to Fouch,
Absolutely.
for
Like
sure.
if I like coaching, the more thing Fouch was like, listen, stop watching the NBA, but not literally stop watching it, but you cannot learn from it. And it made perfect sense. Like the way he explained the game was like, okay, if you want to be good or if you want to be decent on this level, this is what you need to do. And those things are true. Like you can't beat that. You can't beat that.
Even with time and situation, like I
Right,
carry
perfect.
that with me as a ref.
Or
Like time
anywhere.
was the time and situation. Yeah,
It
anywhere.
doesn't like it's a good life
Yeah.
principle.
So shout out the fouls.
Did
Back
y'all
to
boys have
AAU.
like? I'm sorry. Did y'all boys have like hype videos or hype movies I used to watch before like basketball games or like football games, just to get
I
y'all
used to
ready?
Videos?
listen to Young Jock
Going
couple
down?
grand. Couple grand.
Oh, what's that?
Couple grand price
They
tag
rattle
on your
like-
head, leave your head. Well, shout out to Young Jock, man. That was
Yeah,
my
I like
go-to.
I watched like the Little Giants before a football game, like the day before. Man.
No wonder why you were so terrible.
I put the fans in the stands, man.
You definitely didn't.
That's
do
a
that,
lie.
man.
That's a lie. You definitely didn't do that.
Wait, Sam can say he built Tech, but Mills can't put fans in the stands?
But I actually put fans in the stands. Like y'all knew that was our moniker. Like I mean, like we gotta. Like,
Mills,
I
Mills,
don't
talk
know
your,
that.
you put fans in the stands, man. Talk your shit, man.
Mills
I
did
did,
not put
man.
fans in the stands. Mike had fans. It's a fact.
I have fans.
Mike had fans
I-
with posters.
I had
Mike had it.
posters. Y'all shout out
Mike
to all
had
the ladies
posters,
out
man.
there that had the fan signs.
Definitely
for
had
me.
the fans.
Still
But I had
appreciate it.
fans,
Still
though.
appreciate it.
Whether it was hate fans or
Sam,
fans.
you was definitely the most hated person in high school.
And that
Like,
maybe,
come on.
but that's
sure.
fine.
Like,
But
come on,
but
like,
that
let's be real.
but people still come to see you though. They still come to see
Yeah,
you.
and then-
Absolutely.
And then they called
Like-
Sam
like-
the third
like
string.
Floyd-
They called
like
Sam the
Floyd
third string
Mayweather.
quarterback at the prep rally, man. They announced him with the third.
What was his name though? What was his name?
The
Gels?
coach.
Oh, Justin Mino. Yeah.
Yeah, he was bad.
He was jealous.
He was terrible.
Priest was definitely like the Floyd Mayweather of you saw you came to see him win or lose. Either you had a great you loved him or you hated him. There was no in between with Preach. Either
Not
you
even a
loved him or
little
you
bit.
hated him. I never heard anyone waver like either you hate him like legit. Like I know people that legitimately hated Preach. Like they would tell me, I hate him so much.
I have
And
no
there was some
idea
people that
why.
just, and people just loved him. And then some people was
Yeah.
like, I Preach is the funniest person I ever met. It was no in between. How to Preach?
Yep.
That's how you are. That's how you are on the podcast. People like they love you or they can't stand you. Like, why do you always scream like, "Yo, Preach is funny as hell"? So, but yeah, so that was my weekend. I get to my AAU story why we gotta cancel it another time. Clearly, Millsman's got some money in the NIL that's about to come down for the high school.
Oh yeah, it's about to triple down. Yeah, hey, you ain't going nowhere now. NIL's over.
I told him I'm already getting refs on my side. I'm saying, listen, if they getting more money, we want more money. I'm gonna start a goddamn union. I'm gonna start a union.
It's out there. The bread out there. It's out
The bread is definitely out there. I mean, the varsity games, they hitting. So after the varsity games I got, they hitting. I might be looking a little different once the varsity season starts. So where do y'all boys want to start? We got some basketball, we got football. I'm sure there's some culture out there that we can get to. But I know last week Preach said he wanted to get to the relationship audit. So Preach, I'm gonna toss it to you. What's on your mind?
That was Mills.
But that was you, bro. You talking about Lala.
Oh, it was Lala. Oh, okay. Sheesh. You know what? I don't know. Did y'all watch the interview? I know Mills watched it. Y'all might not have
That's
watched it.
playoff.
Bro, I've never watched a Lala interview. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The only reason why the caption got me was one of those caption things. Caption
Is that
got me.
sexist, Mills? Mike,
Yeah,
is that sexist, man?
It's totally against
It's just
Lala.
Lala. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was.
I don't care what Lala gotta say.
I don't necessarily care about what Lala has to say either, but this it was on Angie Martinez. I was like, oh, okay, I seen the caption, and it was just interesting to see the relationship that they had for a very long time, right? Since it was she said since 18, 19, you know what I'm saying, teenagers. And she said that she will always kind of, tell them and, you know what I'm saying, pull out fillers like, listen, be careful out there. You know what I'm saying? The whole nine, right? The whole nine. But, come to find out, she it got crazy. Melo was wilding out here. You know what I'm saying? And she was it happening to her and it being in the public eye, it was real bad. But I wanted to kind of bring up and I never hope this ever happens to any of our relationships, but in the event, do you think that you can, she said that they have, a good, working relationship, you know what I'm saying? They quote unquote friends. That's how they started and that's how they going to finish and all that. Do you think that that's possible? to be friends with a significant other after a terrible, terrible, terrible breakup?
Are you saying
Well,
this
it's
with or
different for
with
them, though.
kids?
I was about to say they got a kid, so it's different.
Okay, throw a kid in
They
there.
got a kid. Yeah, they got a kid. I got a kid. No.
You throw a kid in there.
With a kid, I think you got to find a way to work together, to be, be there for your child.
Yes.
I mean, even if y'all don't, you know what I mean? So, but if it's not a kid, who cares? Bye. I don't care about you no more. You good as gone. I don't gotta talk to you ever again. You can lose my number. But when there's a kid involved, hey, we gotta talk. We gotta communicate.
You
Just
know,
to make sure we're on the same page. But it's different though, because they on a different level though, because they in a group chat. They
That's what I'm
talk
saying.
every day, she said, with their kid in a group chat, like a whole like they still a family type thing.
that's what
I
I'm
don't think I
saying.
can do that.
That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
think I can do that.
Right.
But I think I can communicate, with that specific person. But I don't think I can be as tight as they are, or what she say they are. That's just crazy, especially if something that tragic happened that changed your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I could. I'm gonna assume I could. Especially kids. You saying we got kids in there.
Yeah, but you don't have to be friends with somebody that you have kids with.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like you don't.
have
It doesn't have to be a friendship. It could be like
Yeah.
an understanding. You could.
I say
think
this.
about
Yeah,
what
just
you-
co-parenting.
Yeah, I mean,
I say this,
that's
if I-
not
if
necessarily
I
a
ch-
friendship.
Yeah, but if I choose for you to be in my life still, I'm gonna make it so I'm gonna do my part and make it being
Absolutely.
positive because I don't want if there's gonna be something, if we gonna try to be friends, I'm gonna do my part to be friendly and be cordial and be the best person because I don't want negative stuff in my life. So if it's gonna be bad, then we're not gonna be friends no more. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like on my part, I would do if we both think that something we both can do. On my part, I'll try to be as positive and cordial as possible. I wouldn't want to bring that energy in my life. I don't want it in my life, so I don't definitely want it with a child of my mom. The child, my mother or a child or something like that. So I say I'll do it.
Well, let me push back a little bit, right? Because you using word like cordial and what else you say?
I said cordial and friendly and
Yeah, but that's different from having a friendship though. We
Right.
talk about just a friendship. Like you talk about, we ain't got beef, but like, could you be friends with somebody?
can I
Like,
be
legit
friends?
Yeah.
If we got kids and we both come in on some, let's be friends. I think I can pull it together and be a friend. I don't.
The child is
I
old,
could be
by
a
the
friend.
way. No, I'm saying
I
Melo.
don't- but I
Mel-
mean, it
no,
all
no,
depends.
no, what I mean by-
need
no,
more
I'm saying that
context. Do I
means
need to
something.
Be your friend.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah,
it-
it does.
Do I
it
need
does
to
for
be?
you.
Is it if it's for me? It's context. Do I need to be your friend? If it's like nothing, if it's literally just friends for sake of being friends, then no. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need that. But if it's something that we need, like what I said, kids, if we're like games. If we just just around him, we want to be friendly. We want to show him how to their relationships. I think I will be on my side. I'll try to get my best foot forward with that.
I think it also matters how the breakup happened though. Even though he did something that was crazy, like
He
it feels like a
cheated.
mutual- I get you. I'm
Like
saying, but it
really
feels like a
bad
mutual-
cheating.
Right.
Like,
If it was a mutual breakup, like, hey, yo, I agree with you. I think we should be done. You know what I mean? And they were friends for a long time prior. So it's one of those things like we grew up together. You know what I mean? I don't want to lose that over, your stupidity. At the end of the day, we were friends before we got together, before we got married.
that okay. Let's start there. And I had this conversation with my girl.
Do
She's-
cheating make you a bad person? It don't make you a bad person. I don't think.
Not necessarily. But
You're
I'm
not a
not
bad person.
I'm not even saying the infidelity part. I'm
Well,
saying
it depends who you cheat with.
yeah, that's true. We can talk about that in a minute. Actually, I don't want to talk about that. But anyways,
Okay.
can you really be friends with your significant other? Is that a thing? Can you have a significant other and not be her friend? I'll ask it that way. Is that possible?
Yeah, to not be her friend. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Okay. Is it better? Like, is the relationship quote unquote better when y'all are friends? Whatever that means.
I mean, for me,
Different.
I think Sean my best friend. I say Sean my best friend, and for me, it's better. For me, for my situation, it got better. I don't think we were. I mean, I won't. For me or mine, she wasn't my best friend. And no, it was. I don't know. For me, in my situation, it got better once I opened that side of me up to her. So it got better. Yeah, I say that.
Okay. Let me say that. So you saying you opened up a side, but does that mean that so you do consider her a best friend because of that?
Yeah, she like. she know the most about. I tell her the most. She know the most.
But that doesn't
You know what I
mean
mean?
that like that's your. You get what I'm saying? That doesn't necessarily
What-
mean what constitutes a
That- who
best
I-
friend. Because they
To
know the
me,
most
it's-
about you.
No, the exchange what I'm willing to tell her.
Okay.
You know what things I'm willing to tell you. Even the vulnerable things that you don't really them things you don't really tell nobody. Things you sit with maybe. And you want to go. Some people the things that you might go talk to your shrink or your therapist about. You sit down and talk to her and just go through her and she just listening. You know what I mean? That just exchange is just a quality exchange we have. That we didn't have. We kind of just talk and be freely about anything and not judging, because you usually when you got in a significant other early on, you tell them something they might judge you and stuff. You're dealing with people that might judge you, right? So once you can find a person that's not judging you, like if she not judging about nothing, no matter what it is. If I'm down, I don't got no money, I'm down, or I did something stupid at work, or you know what I mean? I did some, whatever I did, I can tell you and not be judged, and she knows you just going through your thoughts and just trying to maybe clear your mind of things. That's that type of stuff for me to make her my best friend.
I mean, I think it's interesting. I tell my girl, I say, we're not friends. You're not. No, I'm just saying, like, you're not my friend. Like, you're my girlfriend. Like, it's a difference.
I mean, but that's a friend is in that word.
I understand that we can be friendly on certain things, but that's not a relationship.
So what's your definition of a friend then? So, because I guess everybody's definition of a friend is different. What's your definition of a friend?
The Bible says a friend sticks closer than a brother. And I think what that means is it gives you, like, a brother is blood, and I guess everybody has different relationships with their blood. But for me, it's like blood is blood, no matter what. It is. Like, I love you. It's like an unconditional thing. It's just like whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's all good with me, even though I can't stand you half the time. But you know what I'm saying? But like, as far as a friend, there's just things that you do. Like, and I think you have friends for different stages in your life. Like, at least for me, it's like I have friends different stages in my life that I was around every day of my life at that point. And it's like we're still cool. That's my, you know what I mean? That's my guy, but we may not deal with each other on that level. Like, obviously, even us. I mean, we see each other now at least one day a week, all the time, if not two. We'll overdue bills. I mean, but that's of in the last year. Shout out to the overdue bills. Shout out to the merch. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like, so that so my point is, my girl, like, we're not that.
Well, give me an example of, like, what would be different if I became friends?
It's kind of hard to say, but like for me, like with friendship is like, with my girl is like, this is an everyday thing. A friendship doesn't mean it's an everyday thing, right? There are things that I can, like, there are things we can separate within the two. So I don't. What I mean by that is I don't look at you. I look at you differently because you mean like, you know what I mean. It's just a different meaning.
Well, let me ask you this. So one thing I would say that me and Angie are friends because we can, like, I do things like I enjoy doing things with her. Like, if something I would do, like Rad or something, like I can go and do it with Angie and I still have a good time. Like, are you saying that if you was going out to a bar, like maybe y'all the way y'all would hang out would be different if you and Mills was going?
Yeah, I'm not saying I wouldn't have a good time. I would just have a different time.
It would be a different time.
But even in that, it's like I mean, when you're going out, it's like also element. We can have fun, but I also have a protective element in my mind as well. Mm-hmm. I mean, if I'm with Mills, I don't necessarily think that way. I mean, it's like
Preach ain't gonna throw one for you, Mills.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it that way. I'm just saying, like, But I put it in the case of this. People say, like, my son is not my friend. He's my child. Mm-hmm. We can be friendly. We can do things I mean, we can go different places. But we just have a different relationship, and that's how I look at, my girl, preferably my wife. It's like, we're not actually friends. This is actually not
So-
that.
I guess I would say this, Preach. I would say that I align with what Rat is saying, but I hear what you are saying because the way that Angie and our relationship is set up, that we never play for a day in our relationship. We've been together 3 years and we don't ever play fight. Like that's not something we ever do. I know a lot of couples do. We don't do that at all. Like and even with like the jokes, right? We don't even really cross that line because once you start opening up to like jokes, sometimes you can kind of
It's truth
say
in it.
something. Yeah. Right. So we don't really joke on about each other. Like we keep that strictly like none of that sassy shit. Like we keep all of that off the table because like I said, I'm not your friend. Don't talk to me like I'm your friend.
See?
So I get you from coming out that standpoint. We do separate certain things, but if we go out and we see somebody looking crazy, I mean, we're gonna crack on them. Just
Absolutely.
Like me and Rad will crack on
But
them.
that's
so all
yeah.
relationships don't start off as friendships first.
No, me and Angie were never friends.
Absolutely not. Me and
Like,
my-
but
me
when you're
telling
getting to
you.
know that person, y'all not friends.
No.
No,
We're not friends
I
at
don't
all.
believe in
It's not friends.
being friends with women.
That's another thing I said. I told her, I said, I don't have a friend that's a girl.
Like Tia is literally my only friend, and I don't talk to her as much. Like we grew up in the same hood. Besides that, I don't have women friends.
Neither do I.
So what is
Like,
that
that's not
stage
something.
called when y'all get to know each other? Like, you know what I mean? It's
We
more just
dating.
talking?
Courting,
Nigga, start dating.
Yeah.
That's exactly
I
what
mean,
it's called.
But I do get what you're saying though, Mills. It's like you saying like
Nah.
But that's not. But
Because
what,
if we don't take the next step, then all right, this was cool. Good, right? It's not we're gonna keep talking and just keep kicking it. Like either
Yeah.
we doing this or we not.
some people do though.
and
Some
that,
people do.
some people do. I'm not. This is not to say. Let me say this. Females and males can be friends. That is possible. I'm not saying that that's not possible. I'm just talking about for me specifically. That's who I'm speaking for. And when I did like as far as a relationship in me and my girl, it's just like that's just not what it is. We have a relationship. We already have it. We don't have to have a friendship. We have a relationship, and we can
But when you say, I don't even know what
I'm parsing words.
the
Is
separation.
that what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't know what the separation. You saying we can have a relationship but not a friendship. I don't know. I don't like you saying not to like what Mike said not to joke and play around. It's like when we together we just together. I don't know. Like what do you mean by that? Because in a way it is.
No.
You know what I mean?
In
you
a
saying
way-
the word friend. I
In
get
a
it 'cause
way
it's
it
not a friend,
is, but in a
but
way it
you
is.
still-
But like that's why I give the example of my son. Is like, yes, in theory, I mean, you could say you do friendly things with your son, with your children, right? I mean, so it's like you laugh, you joke, you take them out, da 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 da. But the relationship is you're a father, and those are your children. That's just the relationship. We will never be friends ever in this world or the next. It's just that's just not the relationship we'll ever have. I will always be your dad. Period. In the discussion. I will always be your man. Period. In the discussion. I'm not your friend.
So
I mean,
I
I
would
would say
say-
I don't know what that means.
I
What you
would say
saying
this.
I somewhat, but I don't know what that means. Though.
I would say this, Rad. I think it's just Preach. I think the dynamic is similar to like all of us, but he just make it clear, right? For the kids to know I'm always your parent. So if you ever try to cross that line, I'm about to smack you back down and let you know we have clear boundaries here. And what Preach is saying, like, I don't even want you to think like we are friends, because then you might start crossing some boundaries. Let's make it clear. This is not a friendship. We are a relationship. The
Yeah,
boundaries are in there no matter what. Don't get it conflated.
I get that with the kids. I mean, the kids. I get that with
Okay.
the kid, but I don't. It just didn't translate me with the relationship. I don't know. Just like what
Yeah.
what boundary are you setting that like like Mike said, like you don't play fight and stuff like that. That's fine, whatever. I get that. But I don't know. Like what friend boundary is
I'm
that
not.
you just will never do with your girl.
I'm not sure. I'm just
Yeah, it's the
letting you know
mindset.
that this is what it is. I don't care what it is. I don't know, but this is what it is,
Okay.
though. I tell you
Guys,
that.
Can I be sexist for a second?
Yeah, always. This is
I guess-
a free platform.
Perfect. I guess I would ask, what is a benefit for being friends with women?
There is none. Let me stop. That's wild. Mike, Mike, that's the wildest thing you see. Mike coming
just-
over
I'm
my
asking.
lane. That's what I like.
I'm
Mike
just-
coming
I'm
over
just
my lane.
asking. I'm just asking.
Look,
I don't know. I don't have. No, I don't know. I don't have like right now. I'm not currently in like don't have a friend that
Yeah.
I can even bounce it off to for real. For real. I mean, a lot of it, especially if you in it with a significant other, if you got a girl or a wife, that's usually that usually don't work. It just can't work because your wife and your girlfriend feel like whatever that you getting from there, why ain't you coming here with it? You know what I mean? It's kind of like you pouring into somebody else, not pouring into me. So I so it's always gonna be tough if you got a significant other of a wife trying to get off of a female friend that you literally an active female friend, not just somebody in namesake, but an active female friend. That's probably, even if she the wife friend, it's always gonna be tough there because that's that comparing and be somebody else having your ear. That's just a no in relationships.
And that's exactly my point, is that a relationship with women it's just like you be in a relationship which is just without the sex, right? If you think about a lot of the female friendships y'all had,
And that's called family.
like well, no, not even exactly, but yes, it can be.
No, I'm just saying.
But my point is this: like, if your female friend needs some help moving something, who's she gonna call? She gonna call you, hey, I need help doing this. If y'all go out to the bar, you gonna walk her to her car. If y'all go out to the bar, you might even pay, right? If she need advice, she call you. Like, she get all the perks of a lot of these things. Now, if on the flip side, if she like, yo, I just cook, come grab a plate, then it's like, all right, it makes sense. But a lot of the times, it's not.
No, it might
That's still wild, Mike.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying if you have not with a significant other.
Oh, okay.
In general, of having a friendship with a woman,
Yeah.
like a lot of times, guys don't
It's quiet.
get anything out of it, right? If I need some advice from something, I'll call Rad, I'll call Preach, I'll call Mills. A lot of times, like, women don't even understand what men go through enough to give advice. So that's what I'm saying.
It's
like,
a give. You're right.
yeah, what
you're giving.
are we getting?
You're giving.
From, because we giving protection.
You're
Like,
giving.
it's
You're
been plenty
giving.
of times that me and Tia went out and she felt more comfortable because she with me.
You're
Like, it's
giving.
like I was her boyfriend, but we not boyfriend girlfriend. But like, I'm not getting anything from her.
And that's not to say
besides companion, but
And it's
Yeah.
it's not to say that women friends don't have anything to offer. We're not saying that. We're just saying that it's just few
What
far
is
in
it?
between at this point. The thing of the
I'm
thing
gonna let y'all stay there.
I'm
Clip
stupid
that.
as
I'm Tia though.
Yeah. The thing about, you're right, Mike. It is a giving situation, and I think instinctively, like, it is what it is. We can call a spade a spade. It's like, I mean, if this is the relationship, then what are we doing here? Like, I mean, like, at some point it's gonna get there.
You can't be. You saying you can't be unattractive or not fall in the lust thing with a female that you spend time with? As you saying, you unable to do that?
I'm not saying that I'm unable to do it. I'm saying that why would I do it? What
offer you something,
what,
like Mike saying? So you offer you something.
Well,
Maybe she's smart. Maybe she's intellectual. Maybe she push you intellectually. Maybe y'all come and talk about something where y'all pushing each other. Y'all both growing. Y'all both getting smarter.
I understand what you're saying, Rat, but like,
I mean, say you met her in college and y'all both, you know what I mean? Y'all, I don't know. Y'all both, I don't know.
it's smart men as well, though, right?
Yeah, but she
So, I
was
mean,
the one
it's,
that connected with you. I don't know.
I know, but like, why would I connect with you though at that point? You get what I'm saying? Like,
people, because I hear.
The issue is,
I'm saying, is it a
you know what I'm saying?
is it a point?
It's the
I'm saying
barrier,
it's a point
but it's
where
always a barrier that I'm not
it's
like.
always, no matter what's gonna be men, women. It's no point like me. It's just person to person. It's never can be person to person.
I'm not even talking about too much about like just being attracted to them, right? When you younger, it's cool. Like, everybody hang out on a block, right? I had a lot of female friends in high school. They'll come over, chill, right? They bring their friends. We all kick it. Once you get older and time get more limited, and like, what is this friendship giving me? That rap, we got to give and take a relationship. You give me games, I give you games. Like Mills, same thing. Preach, same thing. A lot of the times, it's like women call their male best friends, like, hey, I need help. Come move this. Hey, can you come change my tire? Hey, can you put in my TV? Hey, can
what if you busting a business move down?
And what, like, can I have a woman business partner?
Yeah. What if you busting a woman?
Absolutely,
Yeah, busting
you
a
can.
business
Mhm.
business though.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
listen. We can have women friends. You can have women business partners. Nobody's saying that, but the issue is the barrier for entry is just a little bit difficult. It's not the same.
What's our common ground?
Yeah, it's not the same. I mean, and that's just how the dynamics have been set.
Information, business.
But the thing is, right? The dynamics
Just like,
have
you know.
already been set from the beginning of time. Naturally, men are attracted to women because we want to procreate, we want to reproduce. That's just the way it is. It's a natural attraction, right?
Yeah.
So with that being said, that is first, you have to get over that. You can't. There is
Yeah.
no way around that. That's something that
They once you do. Once you
okay,
get over it.
but that's the problem though. Like it's hard to once you do is a statement said by many.
I'm talking about for that specific. You talk about in general. I'm talking about that specific female. You get over that lust or attractiveness. You're like, I don't want that. I'm good. She good business wise. You know, she keeping me on game. You know, she moving
But that is an
information
attraction.
to me.
Yeah.
But that's an attraction as well.
But I mean, okay.
I would say this. My homegirl 90, I think her mom, we supposed to be nominating for Overdue Bills, right? She hoop. So like we used to go to LA Fitness and hoop. So we had a common interest was basketball. She played with me in the GM 3-on-3 league, right? We had a common interest in that. But it was strictly basketball.
Yeah.
Like so that was that. So could that
That's what
have
Sam called a friend anyway.
Yeah,
That's
but
what Sam called a
I
friend
don't
anyway.
I never want to talk sports with women.
yeah, you don't
Ever.
officiate it.
And shout out to my girl, but
Well, that's a
like,
different
I'm
issue.
Cool,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Nah, we good. I just don't want to talk sports with you. Why am I doing that?
What if she knows sports?
That's fine. I just
Mina
don't wanna-
Kimes.
I-
Mina Kimes or
That's fine.
Ah, man,
I
forget-
just
forgot her
personally.
name.
Doris.
I'm
oh
cool.
no, what's the black woman who's on ESPN?
Oh, she gone now?
Sage still.
No.
No.
Say, she ain't black apparently.
Yo,
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
we still on culture.
Nah,
Yeah,
we
strong
was,
culture.
What
Well,
are we
I do-
talking, bro?
Even though
I do have a
Uh-huh.
question,
What's
but
up?
go ahead.
no, you go because mine's
since-
stupid.
All right, since we are on top, we are on this subject, kind of relationships and stuff. I had a question, and I was talking to one of our mans about this. Well, bunk that. Me and Angie for
Bunk joint.
date night. Yeah, for date night. It's my turn to come up with something for date night, so I came up with like a game. So I thought like let's play like who know each other better. So I looked up like the newlywed game
bruh.
questions.
Don't-
I know.
don't do it,
I
bruh.
want to play that game, bro.
Don't
Don't
do it, bro. Trust me. Oh my goodness.
I did it. It's already done.
Done.
So I was like, I got numbers out of the hat. We picked questions randomly, and like it was like if your partner do this, what is this? Like what's this? What's their most fears? Just questions like that. So like it came down to like the last question, and Angie got that joint like 100%. It was like fill in the blank. It was 2 fill in the blanks you had to fill in. Like when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you see your spouse head. Your spouse blank is on blank or something. And I'll put when I wake up or when she wake up, my head is always on her pillow because I always like kind of slide over to her pillow. And she said that when I wake up, the first thing I see is your hair on my pillow. I'm like, damn, like you really be paying attention.
Uh-huh.
So that made me get to thinking like, because she beat me.
I
Obviously, she beat me. So does it matter who love each other more? Like, does the woman supposed to love the man more? Does the man supposed to love the women more, or should it be equal? In your opinion?
Bro, I ignore Lex when she asked me that question
Oh,
Like-
hi. What?
because like I mean I love you. Like I don't feel it's a limit on love. If I love you, I love you. At the end of the day,
Mm.
like when you be like, how much do you love me? I love you.
Period.
Like if I said 1 trillion times, what does that mean? At
Nothing.
the end of the day, I love you.
Yeah, I mean nothing.
Something stupid that they come up with.
Yeah.
No, what it is, and females in some cases are more detail oriented than men are. So like with stuff like that, it's like, yeah, of course. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't pay attention to those things, but like Mills is right. It's just like I love you, and there are things that I do to show that I love you. In a providing way, in a whatever way, a protecting way. Like I love you, yo. Like we don't gotta go through the rhyme or reason again. This is what it is. But yeah, it's interesting though.
I said to answer your question, I would say this. I would say the woman can't. It can't be the. I would say the man can't love the woman more. It can be even, or the woman can love the man more. I think when a man love the woman more, I think that's where it get tricky.
That's not true.
That's where I think so. I think
I'll push back on it.
I think the man loving the woman more, showing more interest, being more like, I guess if we saying
but that's not that.
If we're saying showing love,
you're defining it.
If we say that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
What is that? So if we saying like,
I'll say this.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Okay, this is.
Yeah, I think I just say that. I think men loving the woman more in this conversation, I think that's a slippery slope.
I think you're just saying men acting like females, but
what you ever say?
I think what it is biblically, they said biblically Jesus said like you are supposed to love your wife as Christ loved the church, and what did Christ do? He gave his life for it. So I mean, like in that sense, it's a more protective role. It's a more I'll do anything to make sure that you are okay. Whatever I need to do, scratch, claw. If I gotta work till wee hours of the night to make sure that everything is solid, to make sure that you not to say that you can't work, but that everything is okay. That means even in death. Even if I die, I need to make sure you're okay. Whatever is that pension, whatever the situation is, if the house, any situation, you need to be taken care of. Yeah. So I mean, like in that sense, I think that the man that's more responsibility than the woman. So I guess in that sense, right? Okay, women can quote unquote love more than a man, but men is supposed to have more responsibility in a sense. Does that make sense? Can we get that?
Yeah. Men, you should. Control. This your household. Control your household. This is you. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. But what my thing was like when the man is taking on that role. I guess taking on that role of just, feeling like he the one who got to initiate everything. Love making, the one who got to initiate. Doing things.
Oh, I love you, baby.
Going on dates. He the one who got to initiate those type of things. I think that's when the men. I think men start acting out. Like when they just start acting out. Then I think a man is gonna go find it.
No, I mean,
women. I'm not saying women won't, but if a man feels like he got to do that for so long, he's gonna go find that for somewhere else. So for women, I think you better figure that out, or he gonna go find it.
But that begs, do you really love? I don't know, right? I'm with you. I understand exactly what you're saying.
If I'm protected, if I'm doing all that, and I come home and I feel like I gotta,
but is it the same thing with a woman? Like if a woman feel that she giving so much to the man and he not, it's the same thing.
But what do they really?
If I'm protecting and providing,
well,
I think
just if they feel they're showing more love towards you than you're showing towards them. Like if it's not like on an equal playing field. You know what I mean? They doing
men and women, we show love differently anyway. So like they shouldn't be expecting me to show you love how you show me love. I appreciate. I saw my love by going to ref 7 games on Saturday and getting yelled at. You show your love by maybe folding my socks. It's just different.
Facts. And
Mike
cooking.
is definitely preached for Halloween.
It's not even that. It's just like, yo, Mike is right though. What are you doing?
I'm joking. It's joking.
No, it's not. It's real. It's real, man.
Folding my socks.
It's real.
Fold socks.
Yo, but for real, fold the clothes. Wash clothes.
Fold my socks,
cook,
man.
Clean.
Yo, fold my socks, man.
I know.
Listen, it's easy to fold though. Come on, like I said, fold the fitted blanket or nothing.
For real,
that's more reasonable. You want me to fold the socks?
Make the food. Don't just talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting on my tacos right now. I hope she hear it. I hope she listen to this. I am.
Yeah.
I really do hope she heard it. I know she gonna go off of me, but yeah, you heard it. I'm still waiting on my tacos.
So we can move on, but I would say I don't know. It depends because I guess women are supposed to want to be up under the man all the time, and with a man, like you can't be up under your woman all the time. Like a man, we got shit that we have to go do, And if you so in love with her, like I can't leave her, I don't want to. I want to spend all this time with her. Like you're not doing what you need to do. So I think that's why I think sometimes women should love a man more. But I guess that's just more understanding of how I'm going to show my love is. I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be out making money, making connections, and making sure we good. Like Preacher's saying, like whatever I have to do, I'm going to do. And somebody knock on the door or bust the door down at 3:00 in the morning, it's my job to go down there and whatever happened. Like make sure you and the kids get out.
Speaking of an annoying woman, did
Jesus Christ.
y'all see that? that was a
Sorry
joke.
for even naming
That
voice.
was a joke.
Name in vain. Lord, name in vain.
That was a
My
joke.
God.
That was a joke.
Crazy transition.
That was a joke.
That was crazy. That was a great transition. That was a great transition.
Yo, do y'all-
we getting better at this.
Do y'all y'all seen the? I was speaking of Amanda Seales.
Oh yeah.
And that whole fiasco, y'all seen that with the whole AKA thing on the
Do y'all
show.
watch?
and all that?
Do y'all watch Insecure?
I didn't watch it. I actually
Yeah, I
don't,
watched
I don't,
Insecure.
I don't think I watched
I
it last
just watched
season.
it.
My bad.
Oh, it came out?
finished
It's
the
out?
episode.
Yeah, it's like two
it came out on
episodes.
Sunday.
It's 2 episodes in, I think.
Just one.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
I text like, yo, we talking about Insecure
Yeah,
on
Oh.
he said
Tuesday.
that, yeah.
I didn't watch it. I'm gonna watch it when I get off. I watch Insecure. Yeah, I'm a fan. I love
it was
Issa.
alright.
Issa's
Andy
great.
called it the worst first episode. Of the series.
Really?
It's terrible.
Oh,
It wasn't bad, but
Issa
I guess
getting her
compared to
bag,
other-
bro. Issa be
Yeah,
getting
it's
It's
her
not
bag.
that many shows that got a good first episode though. Now, most of them.
I don't know. I don't know. If
I
that's
think a lot of
true.
things-
Mills. Yeah, I know.
A lot of them
That's-
terrible,
Mills,
bro.
care to tell us?
Every
Yeah,
show,
right, what do
every
you-
show we
Yeah,
talked
Matthew
about.
Cannon.
I don't know what you're talking
Every
about.
show we talked about on the pod the last
He said
2
it-
months.
He
We've been
did say
saying
Nah,
We've been
Succession
saying
is
this
fine.
episode is bad.
Y'all don't watch Succession though.
no.
No, I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's on- is that HBO? Or is that?
Yeah, it's HBO.
that show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard. about
HBO
that.
typically is good though.
It's a fire.
HBO is typically good.
Y'all should watch it. It's actually a good show.
HBO,
But-
I'm just saying. Shit.
I'm we none of us are Greek, so I don't really got too much,
You're
feeling.
right.
But essentially, this
What happened? What happened? Yeah.
See, it's a 10-year reunion. They went back to school. Spoiler alert. Did y'all know that they went to Stanford? I had no idea.
Who?
Issa?
Like,
Yeah.
like in the show, they went to Stanford.
In the show, they went to Stanford.
No, that was never ever
Yeah, okay,
explicit.
okay.
I know they went to. I know they went to school. I know, like, well, the boy. I don't know if she's still with the dude. I'm the Blue. I know he went to like school for a long, how long. But whatever. No, I didn't know Stanford.
It was never explicit.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm like, yo, they went to like. Is it with the
They just made
Stanford?
it
I think
was like,
they clearly just made that up there.
so
I thought they went
That's
to
not-
ITT Tech or something like that.
yeah.
No, he a whole.
No, I know, I know, I
engineer
know.
or
I
something.
know.
Yeah.
I know.
I talk about.
They go to the USC or something. Like, you have to go to
That's
Stanford.
quality though. That's quality.
No, I'm not saying it's not.
No,
yeah.
right.
Oh.
Well, Lawrence wasn't there. He
But it's not
wasn't there.
Stanford. Stanford is
Oh,
different
okay.
from USC.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Stanford or Harvard or West. But
Oh, for sure.
so basically, Amanda Seales, when they went to like a party or some gathering, like I guess in college, she was an AKA. So she walked in with her pink and green on. You know, the sorors got in their little feelings.
They was wilding. They
It
not
was
feelings.
like, I can't believe
They lost
that
it.
they let her put on my shield and like almost call like a mockery, like
They
like,
did.
like she was so wrong.
It was like somebody,
for
a white person wearing
being AKA.
blackface. It was
Yeah.
like a white person wearing black. No, seriously, that's how
Yeah, it
mad
was.
that they got. That like a white person wearing blackface.
This,
Like
is
they.
y'all talking about in real life right now or the show?
A real life.
well,
real life
it
people
happened in
was
the show,
tweeting.
but in real life,
Yeah.
like it was outrage
Because Amanda Seales came in with the green
with
and pink.
AKA on.
in,
Yeah,
in,
with the
in,
AKA. so-
in the TV show Insecure.
she was portraying like she's an AKA.
Oh, but she not really one.
No, she's not in real life. She's not an AKA, but she's an actor. And granted,
Wait, what?
she's you,
So wait,
It's like
she was
it's like
inappropriate. She was cultural appropriating AKAs.
It's like
No,
like if
she
you
just
are
played an
it's like
AKA
you are
role.
an actor
Yeah.
and they have you being a Kappa
or a
in the
police
TV
officer.
show. Or but yeah, but
Anything.
And the real AKAs got mad in
Oh,
real
no,
life.
no,
And-
like
and
pissed.
tweeting,
Like
and
no.
tweeting.
Now, granted,
Okay.
and Matt at Issa.
this
I was
show
just looking at it.
this is their demographic, right? I think that this show caters to like black women college grads, like stuff like that.
College
Yeah, like
grad,
like
yeah.
and those are AKAs Deltas. Oh my god. They lost it, bro. Like
Is
literally
it bad acting?
I don't.
no, it had nothing to
she
do with
was
the
in
acting. She just
I
was
can't do it.
portraying
She
an
didn't do
AKA. It would
can't
be
do
the
it.
if you portrayed a
don't
Q,
care.
if you wore purple and gold, and they was
How can they not see that as helping AKAs? How can they not see that as encouraging people to
Because-
become an AKA?
because-
why would you think that? Why would you? That's insane to me.
It's
I mean,
pride.
I'm not. I'm not obviously
Greek.
into sorority or fraternity or Greek, but still, bro, if seeing that on TV, seeing yours, shouldn't that put pride into you? Like, yo, they betraying us. That I mean, they chose us of all people. They could have chose others. They chose this one because they
They
know
don't-
what I mean?
And it,
I
bring,
don't.
and it should bring other people to your line too. To strengthen,
What the?
But they
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
Did I
But
miss something here?
you are. They don't look at it that way because
Clearly.
it's a good old. It's like a country club. It doesn't need
Yeah.
publicity
It's a
because
network.
the exclusivity is the publicity. That's the whole point. Like everybody can't be an AKA. It's not literally everybody can't be it.
Yeah,
So-
but if you pay your money, you do the right things, you can get in.
No. True. If you have enough money,
So
you
it's-
definitely can get in.
Get
Absolutely.
certain grade level,
But-
get the money.
but-
and, you know what I mean?
but-
I almost thought about pledging when I was in Norfolk. I mean,
No,
you
true.
can do
But
it.
enough. But
Can't do it as a freshman.
but enough money. It's just like if you have enough money, then you're quote unquote successful at that point. So I mean, it's like it's almost. So you're getting to a different
I don't
level.
know.
I'm just
missing
saying.
something.
I know it's not serious. I just brought it because I thought they lost it. They like legit lost it. And I wanted to say that since them doing that, I never want to hear like equality ever again. Like I don't like that. I don't like males can't get into sororities, so females can't get into like fraternities or anything else that males want to do. Like why can't we just keep it that way? If they want to have it that way, let's have it that way. But we can move on.
Sam, but you can keep it that way. It's just when somebody don't want to keep it like that way and make enough noise, the squeaky wheel get the oil. Unfortunately.
It does.
So until maybe a transgender person wants to become in, like I'm sure that might in the
Quiet.
future that might be something. Shit, all right.
It's quiet.
You okay? You all right?
All right.
I wanna do
All right.
sports now or what?
Yeah, that was good culture. That's an hour in. That was all culture. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the ladies out there. Shout out to other guys.
We love y'all, ladies.
Hold it down. We do. We love y'all. We adore y'all. We uplift y'all. We want y'all to keep coming back. Please do.
Yeah,
And if you want to fold no socks, you ain't got to fold no socks. But
but you do gotta
you-
cook.
you-
So many socks, man.
You gotta do something.
So
Do you fold your socks? Do you iron your socks too? Sorry.
No,
This
man,
guy's
come
good.
on.
I don't have an iron. I don't iron anything.
You don't iron?
Yeah,
Really?
that was right in high school. He just threw it right in the iron. I mean, in the dryer.
I don't.
You put it on dry
iron.
on high, and then you take it right off and put it on.
No, I just go find my clothes before they fold
Or you
it
put it
and
on a
put 'em
hanger in the shower and put the shower all the way on the hot to make the steam. Iron it for you.
No, I just go find my clothes. They fold it and I put them on.
So what if you go to like a funeral or like a wedding?
My dress pants and stuff, they hanging up.
I iron everything.
suit- my suit is hanging up.
Rag, my man Rag got answers for everything.
No, for real, my suit is hanging up. I take it off the rack and I put it on. Like it don't need to be ironed.
I mean, Rag bring people free. I ain't mad at you. So let's get into a little sports. Let's do a little respect it, a little reject it. You probably don't have your cards, but it's cool. I have mine. So let's get it. So respect it or reject it. We're gonna start with a little fantasy football. Respect it or reject it. Biopocalypse was real.
Hell yeah. I mean, 6 teams was on bye. Great teams. You know what I mean? 6 great teams. Chargers, Bills, Minnesota. It was hella team. You know what I mean? So it was real.
What was
Hell
it?
Yeah. Biomageddon, Biocalypse.
Oh, the
Was it-
apocalypse.
respect it or
Biopocalypse.
reject it. What was Biopocalypse real?
Respect it. I respect it.
Respect it.
Respect that.
I won most of my leagues. I was 3-1. Killed Nas, put him in the dirt.
2-2.
Uh,
2-2.
so I mean, like I was good. Like my players showed up. And like looking back at my trade, I was happy. I traded Sam Darnold for Debo Samuel. Sam Darnold is the worst quarterback in the league now.
I traded you.
A plus for me.
Debo Samuel for them.
And
Yeah,
I
Debo
fleeced. I got Kyle Pitts
Tony
for Robert
Kyle
Woods.
Pitts. Yo,
Yeah.
Tony, I was so
I
mad.
don't know why he did that. Like
He was
literally,
so
it
mad
just
at Tony.
showed up. Like I was chilling on my Mary, and all of a sudden I looked at my phone. I'm like,
Because
Robert
Ertz, he had
Kyle
Ertz, so he
Pitts.
went on all in on Ertz. I
But
guess.
like,
But you gave Robert Woods.
Robert Woods, nigga, Robert Woods has been
Bro, he
terrible.
only look at Cooper Cup, bro. He don't look at nobody.
Like legitimately,
Yeah,
not,
he's
and,
terrible.
and that's not to say Robert Woods is decent, but like Kyle Pitts is on, like he's trending.
Yeah,
Like he
well,
might
yeah,
go
he's
for the.
trending
He
up
might,
He
like,
trending. He trending for sure.
That's why I was like, I wouldn't have traded him because Kyle Pitts is just like he might just be like top one.
I would have waited a game.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks ago wouldn't have been crazy because even right now you think Robert Woods might still have a chance to score more points than Kyle Pitts. It's possible.
go
But
with
right
Kyle.
now after that he just had his breakout game. You gotta wait. I
Now-
think you had to
but
wait,
he-
or you got more, or got
That
more.
was two. That was
he
back
has
to
2 in a
back.
row now. I mean, I
That's what
have
I'm
him
saying.
now.
I'm
Yeah,
saying I'm saying he was on a
Yeah.
bye week. He traded him before this game. That's what I would have
Yeah.
waited to see what he was. He was, he's the best tight
And
end
he-
ever drafted at this point. I would have waited, me personally.
Any defense to that they played the Jags in Miami though?
Yeah, it's definitely something to that.
Yeah, but-
it's definitely something to that.
But then if that's the case, then even like Calvin Ridley, like what's wrong with him? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know a lot of fantasy people are talking about like he's having a terrible year, not even a down, like a bad year.
He scored last game, but he didn't play against the Jags.
No, I
He didn't play
know.
against the Jags.
No, I'm just saying
He
like
getting he getting the targets. He getting the target. His target share still there. He's just start catching the ball. We said
Cordell
we said
Patterson. That's the issue. Cordell Patterson is like amazing. He like a wide receiver running back. He like the star player of the team now.
he getting a lot of goal line work. He getting a lot of goal line work.
But
He
I'm-
playing great. He playing great.
I'm saying like it looks like it's Kyle Pitts' breakout at this current time. It looks like he's actually putting it all
Yeah.
together.
No, you mind something. Now I would
Yeah,
say
for sure.
Apocalypse was terrible for me. Because I got Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Mike Williams, Zach
What
Moss.
was it? It's a whole different ball game too, though.
everybody. I had
Because-
Mark Ingram as my
It's a whole,
tough.
it's a
It was
whole
definitely
different
tough to
ball
talk about.
Oh
game.
my god!
Especially like in a league with us
Gloomy.
with super flexes and stuff. Because
And
most people
12
play two
teams.
quarterbacks. I mean, most people play
It's
12
over.
two quarterbacks. At that point, you only can play one for
Yeah.
most people.
I definitely picked
It
up
was bad.
what's his name? Case Keenum.
Case.
I then
I
I
was gonna pick him
Oh
up
my
just to
God.
block Mills. Though. Just to
Yeah,
block Mills. I wasn't
yeah.
playing him. I was just blocking Mills. That's all I was doing. That's a fact.
I mean, that's what you do, though.
Right.
That's what you
That's
do.
what you do. That's how you play.
Yeah, that's how you win.
Mhm.
And I actually could have played him over trash Henry Ruggs. I should have actually played him, but you live and you learn. You live and you learn.
Crying. Respected or rejected? Black quarterbacks took a hit over the weekend.
Because Burrow.
The Black Bowl with Jameis and Geno Smith. That was some of the worst football I ever seen.
The black ball.
Joe Burrow whooped up on Lamar. If we want to include Mahomes, he got whooped up on.
Mahomes is black,
by-
man. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Mahomes got whooped on by Tannehill.
Dak was on
Who else?
bye.
Dak was on by. Is Kyler Black? I don't know what Kyler is.
Kyler Black. Kyler Black.
No, they won.
He the MVP.
But
There you go.
I
He
mean,
the MVP.
it was not a good showing for us over the weekend. And then on Monday night,
It
with
was the
Peyton
culmination. Yeah.
and Tom and Eli, and to have Jameis and Geno play some of the. Geno was like 12 for 20, like so
Bruh,
yards.
They ran the ball.
It was a lot of rain. It was raining. It was raining. It was wet out there. It was raining. It was sloppy.
They were down and they ran the
That's
ball
some
the
of the worst.
entire
That's some of the
drive.
worst.
I'll say
throws.
this.
Every time
That's
Jameis
that's
threw the
Pete
ball, I
Carroll.
thought
That's
it was
Pete Carroll.
interception.
Pete Carroll want to run the ball all day.
It was the worst play calling ever.
I think
It was
that
like third and 7, and you still ran the ball, and you're down the entire drive.
Geno Smith, your quarterback.
I'm gonna go the other way. I think it was a great showing. The fact that we're able to even say this is amazing, because how many doo-doo white quarterbacks do we have to look at, right? Like, so it's like I'm fine. Like, this is actually a good thing to look around. It's like, oh my god, all these black quarterbacks just suck this week. Great, I'm happy. I'm at least they got this. They have. Thank God we get the opportunity to suck for once in our lives. We always had to be exceptional, but thank God we get the opportunity to suck. Let us suck for a few days. It's fine. Everybody else do. Sam Darnold sucks.
fact.
Why does he have a job?
That's a fact.
Man,
Like, he was
Teddy
terrible.
Bridgewater.
Oh, Teddy Bridgewater
is
was
not,
terrible.
is not looking
He
good.
They
shouldn't
say he
have
might
it.
get benched.
He
He
shouldn't-
might get benched too.
But Drew Lock suck. He's terrible. So I mean, it's like, so what? Y'all all they all trash. We have let us have the opportunity to be doo-doo. Everybody else, but everybody else does. Like, you have these terrible coaches, awful. They like Adam Gates had 6 jobs to be doo-doo. like for years.
Oh my God.
Let Lovie Smith be doo-doo for 6 years. Let him be doo-doo. It's fine. If everybody else can.
Mike McCarthy, I mean, he might be better now because he got a Dak saving him, but he's a terrible coach. Even
Oh my
in spite,
God. Terrible.
in spite of the good play from the team, he's a terrible coach.
He's a terrible coach.
Kyle Shanahan's
crying.
terrible. Kyle Shanahan.
Eh,
Why is Kyle?
the players, because the players, I mean, they just Jimmy G is not looking good. The
But
defense
they
is bad.
traded for him though. Like he actually wanted Jimmy G. Nobody else.
Yeah, but everywhere
Nobody told him to
Shanahan
take Jimmy
went
G.
to, he took his offensive coordinator or his team to the Super Bowl everywhere he went. So I mean,
Yeah, but as a head coach, he's terrible.
he went to the Super Bowl.
That doesn't mean he's not terrible.
And,
There's a-
he had Nick Mullins for a little bit too. And had him
So
looking
what?
like
Everybody-
is he even
but-
still in the league?
But everybody go through bad.
He'll
times,
back up
though.
somewhere. He'll
It
back
is.
up.
Okay.
but everybody go through bad times. He has a losing winning percentage. Period.
Yeah, he does.
Mhm.
He like 2-4, 2-5, something like that.
To beat
My
the
man
man-
Trey Lance get the ball. Couple weeks, Trey Lance about to take over. Let's get it.
I think he's terrible.
No, he done for the season.
Oh, Justin Fields. Like it was a
Justin
terrible
Fields
showing.
Yeah,
That-
but thank God, though. I mean, that's good.
Nagy is
That's
messing up
good.
Justin Fields though. Nagy messed.
No, it's that offensive line. No, that offensive line is
No, you have to change the scheme.
To what, Mills?
They don't have time to
He's
do
not-
anything back there. Do you
Justin
see
Fields is
watch
not
the
a
game?
he's not a pocket passer. Let him roll out. Let him do play action. Let him
Pocket
run
passer.
around like Lamar does. And
Yo,
That's what he do.
Mills ain't watched a lick of him at
What do you
Ohio
mean?
State, did you? Did you
What do
watch
you
him at
mean?
Ohio State?
That's
I'm
'cause
asking you.
I watched a couple of games, but if you
He,
if you watch
he
him,
was from the pocket. He a pocket guy.
right, but if you watch him now, he's completing about 75% of his passes on the play action compared to sitting in the pocket. He got like 50 sacks on the season. He only played 3 games.
Bro, they cannot, 3-step drops, 5-step drops, they're in the backfield. The Bears offensive line is probably the worst offensive line in the league. Like it's not even, it's not close.
but
he
moved-
was
but he
crying.
moved the-
Cuz was crying on the bench. It's a
Yeah, but he-
picture of him crying.
But he moved the ball
O-lineman?
when he get looked
No,
at. as
Justin
that dude.
Oh, word,
Really?
nah.
Yeah, he was crying for the coach.
Yeah.
It was bad.
It was a picture of him crying, bro.
It was bad.
He don't need to
That's
cry.
bad. That's bad. Yo,
Yeah,
so,
he don't need to
yo,
cry.
it's bad out there, bro.
It
was bad out there. Was it a bad weekend for black quarterback?
No, let
It
us
was
cry.
bad out there, bro.
Let us
it was
cry.
bad out there, bro. It was
Sam
bad,
Darnold
bro.
told us that he see ghosts on the field. Like, so
He did.
what, bro?
It was bad out there.
Let
bro.
if he can say he see ghosts, Justin Fields can cry. It's okay.
I don't know, bro.
Bro, the man got sacked like 12 times on Sunday. I would have cried.
Yo, he
too,
had
bro.
-6 points. I was
He
hoping
couldn't do
Jared
nothing.
played him.
He literally couldn't do nothing. He had like 9 sacks, 3 interceptions, like 2 fumbles. Like it was just a bad day.
And Green
I would
Bay
cry
defense
too.
is
Yo,
bad.
yo, that is like a game. I mean,
like Little League.
very defining game. Like he may not recover from that.
It was
How
like
bad
Little
that
League.
sounds.
You play Little League and you playing quarterback and you getting sacked every play.
If he wasn't a rookie, he would get benched after that. He would you got to go to Andy Dalton now, but you can't. Honestly, I don't think you can go back to Andy Dalton. So
I would go
Nah,
to Andy
yeah,
Dalton.
nah. You go down. Well, I mean, it depends on how strong Nagy feel that he is with ownership. If he feel like, yo, I can withstand this, then you let it rock.
no, he know
yo,
you.
I'm gonna get fired.
But I think he gonna lose his confidence. I would lose
They go-
my
go back to
confidence
Dalton.
if it was me. My confidence would be shot.
His confidence is
Feel
shot.
me?
He should.
It's already shot. It's gone.
Confidence is
You
long
have no
gone.
confidence.
Yeah, bro,
It's
it's
like
correct.
long gone. It's like long gone.
I don't.
So,
he
what-
can't complete passes, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I think Nagy got COVID anyway, so we'll see how the week go this Sunday.
Nagy
Doesn't
got
play
COVID for real?
Yeah, he do.
I think
He do.
Yeah. It's going around. Oh, I wonder if he. That's crazy. All right. So a couple more on football. Then we're gonna get into some basketball. Expected or rejected. The Chiefs are done.
I reject it. I think they figure it out. They're just too
I-
good. They're too talented.
The only reason I say rejected because the AFC, everybody got 2 losses or 3. You know what I mean? It ain't like nobody is so
Yeah.
far.
7-0.
Even the Chargers, the Raiders, they can get caught. I mean, the situation they in, the division they in is tougher. It's tougher, but it's not like they're not in the NFC West. Where the Rams 6-1 and the Cardinals 7-0. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they got a chance. So I reject it.
All
Yeah,
right.
they done. In my opinion, I think it's over. Stick a fork in them.
Speaking of the Cardinals, what's the people do that have Devontae Adams, and he's their first round pick, and he is on a COVID list. Well, what's it they do?
You sit him on the bench.
Okay,
Bruh.
and then what?
Pick up Randall Cobb. We got to throw the ball to somebody.
No,
Throw
you
Dart out,
hopefully
too.
you hope. This comes down. This comes down how you draft. You know what I mean? You know, the draft is won through like 6 through 10. You know, that 1 through 5, you want quality guys. You want to get there. But when you get to 6 through 10, your reserves, who that third running back, who your third receiver, who your fourth receiver. You know, that's what. Because if you don't got that, then you got to go look on the waiver wire. And we in week 7, week 8, and if you're looking on the waiver wire, you can hit one. Don't get me wrong. There's always somebody on the waiver wire that can hit. But the
Randall
chance of
Cobb
you
is still
picking
sitting
them,
there.
the chance of you picking them and Randall Cobb, I mean, if you're gonna play Randall Cobb, I mean, it's up to you. But you know, that's where I think that's where the draft come in. That's where that's where you win. You win because injuries is going to happen. COVID is the injury essentially. Like it's no different than him getting hurt. Let's keep it. Let's see it as like that. And you gotta have somebody to replace him like a bye week. You know what I mean? So I think that's the 6 through 10. If you draft it well, you got some good pieces, diamonds in the rough and stuff like that. Like for me, Allen Robinson is terrible, but I drafted Jamar Chase. You know what I mean? So it's like I lost something, yes, but I got Jamar Chase. Now I got Jerry Jeudy coming. I got Jerry Jeudy came in the 9th or whatever. So I got Jerry Jeudy coming back now too. So when you draft like that, it's like I'm all right. I could have panicked because I had Allen Robinson because like what I'm gonna do with Allen Robinson? He's terrible. But I drafted well and I got depth at wide receiver, so I feel like I'll be straight. So I think that's I guess that's the best answer. I mean, or an answer. That's an answer that I can give.
I feel like Rad taking shots at me because I have no bench. I have no bench at all. I'm literally my starting 7. If they don't play, I'm done.
I hold bench on IR. Well,
Yeah,
I started on IR actually.
I mean,
you drafted Mike. You have Mike Williams. That's yo. Mike Williams shouldn't been he should have been your 3rd or 4th receiver, right? At the time, I mean, as far as draft,
I had to, but I traded Lockett because he's terrible.
Oh, you traded Lockett. Yeah, I'm just saying, but say, I mean, all things equal, you would have had Lockett as your 2 and Mike Williams been your 3. So he would have slotted right into your 2. Now you know what I mean. Now you got Lockett. You know what I mean? That's
It's
how
tough in the league I'm in with preaching his brothers because they play 3 wide receivers. Like at that point,
I'm in the league with 3 wide receivers and 2 flexes.
So
it get crazy.
Most do though.
It get crazy.
Most do 3
a
wide
lot of
receivers.
these do.
really.
I do.
The waiver wire be crazy. Waiver wire, you gotta get hit. You gotta get lucky. You know what I mean? Somebody. But I do got to talk to. I mean, I know y'all disagree with me early on the season, but the fact that Devontae Adams got COVID and has the chance to play in Thursday night game, and Allen Lazard, who didn't get vaccinated, has no chance to play, and he was literally only reason he's not playing because he was just close to Devontae Adams. He didn't test positive for COVID at all and has no chance to play. I just think that's crazy as hell. But
I don't think it's crazy at all.
I just think that's crazy as hell. To me, it just don't make any sense. But to each his own.
It makes sense, right? It makes sense.
I would be if I'm Allen Lazard, it'd be like this is the dumb. It just doesn't like.
The whole point
logically, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense
from the standpoint of I want you to get the vaccine. That's the point.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
That's literally the only point.
Yeah, I get you, but it doesn't matter as far as health wise. The person who got the vaccine,
they never said it.
it.
They never said it had anything to do with it.
I know, but I'm a player. That's stupid. I hear you. I'm not saying that the NFL don't have the right to do that. They have the right to do that, but I think it's stupid. And for me, if I'm doing something I love to do, I can't play because I was next to a vaccinated person who got COVID. But I can't play because I was next to a vaccinated person who got COVID.
Brad,
just say that out loud. Sam, say that out loud. I cannot play football. I was next to a vaccinated player who got COVID.
I understand what you're saying, but this is a job.
That sounds crazy as hell.
Whether you love to do it is irrelevant. This is a job. We want to make the vaccine mandatory.
That's
we
fine.
can't
You
do
still
that.
Gotta, you
so
still
we're going to
pay
make
Allen Lazard, but that's stupid as hell. It's still paying.
Well, because you was taking it from like it doesn't make sense from like a practical like health reason. Like, what's the difference? We agree with you there.
Yes, we don't disagree with that.
Yeah, that it doesn't. But it makes
I'm pointing out that's stupid as hell. Like, I'm saying
because of the reason.
I'm saying yes, but I'm saying right now, practical wise playing out to say that out loud, yo, I can't. Why you can't play this week? Because I was next to somebody who got COVID, who's vaccinated, and you say that out loud, you like, what? What the fuck did that even mean? I can't play this week, bro. Because
but I mean,
and the crazy thing is Devontae Adams, if he get 2 negatives, he can play.
Yes. Anything else? Like I mean, I don't.
If y'all go sit there, if y'all sitting there just saying it's okay, then
it is okay.
That's just crazy.
It's they league, right?
Right.
I think
We
somebody
not
should
saying
come out and
that
say
it's
something.
okay.
That's
Say
stupid.
what?
Yeah,
It's
okay.
not stupid. If I want to make you do something, like that's like saying the
That is-
government.
Y'all
I mean,
okay
it's-
with that?
It is what it
That's
is.
crazy.
It is what it is.
That's stupid. That's
It is
crazy.
what it
I
is.
just, for me, I cannot get jiggy with that on no level. It just don't make any sense. It's stupid, and as a player, that's crazy. Like
That's messed up.
that's crazy as fuck. Like y'all just saying like, oh well, like that's crazy as hell.
Yes.
That's not
And I think
crazy
y'all
as
would
hell.
think. I think y'all would think differently if y'all was
They
Lazard and
crazy,
they told
bruh.
you y'all couldn't play.
I wouldn't
crazy. They
because I knew
Yeah.
that going in.
You-
they
you
told me
knew it
that.
going in.
Yeah,
I'm
like
like,
that's just
So
what they
what? You
told
still
me.
can. I'm saying no one going in and to see it actually happen and say it out loud. And
I
y'all
don't-
just, oh well.
I don't have to say it out loud to know what they're doing, right? I understand what
I'm
they're
just,
doing.
but I know, but to say that, I'm saying just put that on paper. These are the guidelines, whatever. And now it actually happened because now it's a Thursday night game. Devontae Adams might not play, he might can, but you just being next to this guy.
Yes,
the
they're-
vaccine,
Yo,
but the vaccine
it-
was come on, bro.
they're
come on,
putting
the
a
vaccine
press-
was supposed-
Rat,
So what's the
to me-
difference between having a vaccine and not having a vaccine?
Incentives. That's the difference.
Nothing.
An incentive. There's an incentive.
No difference.
But they're telling you there is an incentive of getting
But
the
I'm
vaccine.
telling you that's bro, that's bad.
I-
That's, it's
bro,
no,
bro,
you
you
telling
can
me
slice it however you want, but Brad, what you fail to realize is, if they're saying that, if our health officials are saying in their mind that, and with science, that having the vaccine, it's better to have it than to not have it, right? So that's at the core, right? So can we all agree on that that's what the health professionals are telling us, that it is better to have the
said.
vaccine than not to have it. So if you start there, then everything else of what you're saying is irrelevant, because I'm starting
no, because
at having
in
it.
reality, that's a lie.
That's not a lie.
It is.
No,
Because what they told you was that if you get the vaccine, it's
No.
like they was trying.
they never said
But you
that.
can still
They
pass it. You can still pass it.
They
And you can still.
said they never
And
said
now you
that
got to get booster shots for it.
they never said that
It's
you
not
could not
the
catch
vaccine
COVID.
is not what we thought it was.
That's
It's
not true. What
The
you're saying?
side-
not
No,
what we thought
no.
it was.
Side
What you're
effects
saying
wouldn't
is
be
not
too-
true at all, Rad. That's I have to.
No, it's not what they thought it was. You got to get boosters and stuff.
That's
now.
not
It's
true.
what they thought it was.
What you're saying is not true at all.
I don't want to go down a COVID.
Yes,
a
yes.
COVID rabbit hole.
But just to get clarity, when you get the vaccine, they never said that you could not get COVID. They never said that you never had to get a booster shot. What they said was the percentage of you getting sick from getting it is less than a person who does not have it. That's all they said. That's what they told us, right? And that's what any other vaccine. And it's with most other vaccines. Vaccines are it's not a like this is what it is. So regardless of any of that, the point is you're starting here. If you start in any situation in life, it matters where you start at. So if I'm going at it with Mike, and Mike, I'll start with Mike. If you say something, I'm gonna slap the hell out of you. So if Mike says something, I'm gonna slap the hell out of you. That's stupid. Yeah, it sounds stupid, but we started. I'm gonna slap the hell out of you. So I mean, like, you get what I'm saying?
No.
Your preach analogies be so wild. I would say this, Rad. Like, while I agree with you, it's similar to like if I break my arm and I want to use weed to rehab, and they're telling me that I can't, but I can take these prescription opioids that will get me addicted and stuff. But that's okay. That doesn't make sense either. But the league just said
No, I don't. It's not the same because you saying no. It's not the same because I'm not taking anything. I'm just not taking that. You saying I want to do weed or take opioid. It's not an option of what. It's not either.
I'm
or.
saying
It's like,
the league incentivizes one thing. You can do this, but we don't want you doing this. So the league is saying we want you to get the vaccine. So if you don't get it, we are going to penalize you for not getting it. And
That's
the people
it.
that's doing it, right? That's it. That's
I'm-
only it.
I mean, that's the obvious.
I think
Yeah,
Brad is
it-
saying is messed up.
I mean,
Yeah,
y'all explaining me something like I don't know that. I could
But
comprehend
why-
just
but
as good as y'all.
well,
But I'm
not
saying to
gonna-
you,
I'm not
in the
gonna be
middle
yelling.
of that's what we do. We do it. We come on the show and say, "Yo, this is stupid."
Yeah, but
Based on what they're doing, this is stupid.
You're
And I'm
saying
that's
that-
stupid.
You're saying that, Rat,
That's what I'm
because
saying.
you're not starting where everybody else is starting.
Well,
That's the
I'm
no,
not
no, no, no,
everybody
no,
is
no,
smart.
you're not. If you start at
But you do care.
yes, you care clearly.
Because
care.
you upset that me and Priest are yelling with you.
Yeah.
And
No,
we-
I'm not. No. I'm not care about y'all. Say y'all when I said this is stupid. Y'all say, well, y'all going to.
Well,
This is what they doing.
I don't think
I
it's
know what the hell
stupid
they
because
doing,
I don't.
duh.
But I don't.
I can comprehend just like y'all.
But
know what they doing.
I don't.
I'm saying what they're doing is stupid.
I don't
And y'all
think.
saying,
I don't think it's
well, that's what
necessarily
they
stupid
doing.
because they're starting at a different place that you're starting at. They're
What
starting
does that
at.
mean?
They're starting at the vaccine is more important than anything. according to them. That's clearly that's where they're starting at.
You're starting at
The
they are
vaccine
trying
doesn't
to
matter.
Stop the
No, I'm not.
spread of COVID
Yes, you are.
and the rules and regulations.
I'm not saying the
about-
vaccine doesn't. I'm saying I mean, what you saying, Mike? You can finish.
No, what I'm saying is you saying that if you are starting at a place of what is the difference between spreading COVID, if you got the vaccine and don't got the vaccine, catching it, the protocols, you starting it from there. They are starting it from, I don't give a fuck about if it's spread it, if it's not, what's going on.
How you feel about that, Mike? How you feel about that?
How do I feel about that?
Yeah, how you feel about
I don't care at all.
I think y'all just looking too deep into it, and Rad is saying it's stupid at the end of the day.
Huh?
No, I'm saying, I'm asking, how do y'all feel about it? That's what I'm asking.
I'm-
How do y'all feel?
I'm- I'm perfectly fine with it.
Michigan got their rules. GM got their
Yeah,
rules.
I'm
everybody
perfectly
got
fine
their
with
rules.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
not, yeah.
I don't think the NFL is exempt from anything. Like I said at my job, people quit because they didn't get the vaccine.
People think what's going on with Kyrie is stupid.
Yeah.
I'm not all in arms about that. I mean, Kyrie can get it or don't get it. It's his choice. I'm not gonna yell about it or get upset.
And it's
It's not about if you. I'm not. This is not. Should you get the vaccine or not? I'm saying.
Exactly, but it is though.
It is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I don't care if you got the vaccine or not. I'm saying
I know,
the
and that-
rules
that's-
around
but
it
that's
does not
starting
make
at a
good
different
sense.
point.
That's
everybody
my
else.
point. You're starting at the so if you're saying you don't care,
Their rules around it.
they're
does
saying
not
that
make
they
sense.
care though. That's what they're saying
Yeah,
though.
all right,
They
yo,
do
we-
care.
We're never
Okay.
going to agree with this because we're never going to.
Because if you get the vaccine, that's fine. That's your choice. I don't care. But you telling me because I don't got it,
The NFL does. The
I
NFL
don't got it, I can't play, and he got it.
Yes, nigga.
So he actually got COVID.
Because that's
He actually
because
got COVID.
Rad
He
because
actually got the
be-
disease
Rad.
that we're trying to not get.
because
He
that
got it.
because I'm
And he can
starting
play and I can't.
because I'm
That is
starting.
crazy.
but
You gotta
we're-
understand what I'm saying.
No, it's not crazy. Because you're not starting at the same place. Let's move on, Mike.
He got COVID, but he can play. I can't.
Yes, nigga.
Nobody cares about COVID.
Yes.
Nobody
that has
cares
nothing
about
to do
COVID.
with that.
Nobody cares about COVID, right? Nobody cares about COVID.
It's the
They only care
vaccine.
about the vaccine.
That's it. I don't know why you can't understand that.
But that is, and that is
Alright,
my
yeah.
the fact that y'all saying that is
It's
crazy as hell. And
No, it's not.
It's just crazy as hell.
No, it's not. Because if
Y'all just okay with that?
no. I'm
just
o-
crazy
No,
as
no, no,
hell.
no.
So the vaccine means what? Money? There's got to be money, right?
Well, obviously the vaccine means money. Obviously that.
I'm sure.
But also-
So y'all okay with that? Y'all okay with them mandating people to get vaccines just
That
because of
is
money?
why I brought up
No,
the
no.
pills
I
because
Y'all
the
okay?
NFL
So y'all okay with people get mandating vaccines just because of money?
Let me answer that, Mike. Let me answer that, Mike.
Wait. Oh, wait. Before you do, that's why I brought up the pills because the NFL has deals with the whoever make the pills. They got deals with beer.
Yeah, but there's no no incentives to make you
I
buy
know.
to take
I'm
it.
just saying though.
It's
but
mad
that's why
incentive to buy
I'm sorry it is,
pills.
but I'm sure
But-
that is why that is legal. That's why they push that, and they don't push weed because they
If
don't
you
have
do
any
not
money in
take
it.
all those opioids, are you at risk of not playing by the NFL, not playing the game Sunday?
But you,
Nobody- but you're bringing up- But you're
Nobody talking-
that's all-
Rad.
Smart,
Rad.
That's what I'm talking about.
Rad.
That's why
Let me answer
you.
you.
You starting from a different place.
That's the problem. And let me answer what you
I'm
just
talking
said.
about the fact that he's not playing.
What
You're
you
talking
just
about
said.
some other stuff.
No, what you just said. Let me answer that. Here's where we differ. Here's where we differ, Rad. Well, ask your question again, and I'm about to answer it. Just
I said, y'all okay with them? Like they're not mandating them. You're okay with? I don't know what they're doing. Are you
Favoring.
okay with? No, I didn't say mandate. Are you okay with mandates going around
Because of the
to
money.
get the vaccine because of money, not because of safety? Because y'all just said y'all words. They don't
This-
care about COVID. They only care about the vaccine.
This is what
That's
I'm
y'all
okay
words.
with.
I didn't say that.
This is what I'm okay with. I'm okay with agreeing with health professionals and scientists over somebody who is not a health professional, who is not a scientist. That's what I am okay with. Are you a health professional or a scientist? No. So I would like to. You get my point?
No, Sam.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, no. What
No.
I'm saying is, I don't. It's difficult for me to get into like arguments with people who are not health professionals, who are not scientists, only from the standpoint of
Sam,
Why-
you pick and choose them, bro. Yeah, come on, let's go on. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I don't want. Let's not do this. Because Sam just gonna make some stuff up that don't make no sense.
Am I
The
wrong?
next argument we have, he gonna talk about something that he not a professional at all.
But I am well
So
versed.
keep moving.
But I am well versed.
Keep moving because he just gonna just make something up.
But I am
will say
well
this,
versed.
Rad.
I'm well versed.
No.
Rad, I would
Let's
say
keep going.
this.
Am I not well versed?
I would say this that
You the only one in the world is.
I
But
am-
everybody else gotta
I
listen
am-
to.
I can't help that God bless me. I'm
I
sorry.
am a capitalist at heart, Rad.
Are you really?
If somebody, yeah.
Wow.
Like, remember last week we was arguing, you saying about Evo and whatever. I'm like, yo, man, get that back. If if they are doing it because they are getting tax breaks or they getting whatever, right? To me, it's like charity, then, right? Like, let me say this: it's like charity. Yes, if you donate to charity, you get money, but at the same time, you do good. If the NFL are saying we're gonna mandate it, and yeah, we're gonna get some kickbacks, but we are still doing good. If that's how they want to take it, I mean, I ain't gonna scoff at that. You know what I'm saying? That's me. It's out to capitalism. So, respect it or reject it. Dwight Howard was a snub off the all 75 list.
It's layered for me. I'm on one level, I'm gonna respect it, and on one level, I'm gonna reject it. Overall, I'm gonna
you him in the horn.
no, because I only reason I say this, the reason I respect it because AD made it. If Anthony Davis is on it, Dwight Howard should be on it. Like he should be on it over him. So like, why the hell is Anthony Davis on the 75 best players list? That's crazy as hell. So that's why I am respected, because if he like, come on, what we doing? So now, if my 75, he probably might not make my 75 because I said I had T-Mac on that joint. Like T-Mac didn't even make it. So and AD made it. That's great. I don't see how, I'll put T-Mac over Dame. Like I'll put T-Mac over Westbrook, me personally.
You crazy.
So
now you out.
hell yeah. But so based on people who made it, I respect it. But on my personal 75, I don't think he'd be on it. But based on that list, I respect he should have been on it. On that list.
I disagree with the T-Mac point.
T-Mac is not a top 75 player of all time.
The issue is when you get to that level, it's just like everybody's great.
Bro, they got Dame Lillard on there, bro.
Dame Lillard has more longevity than T-Mac. It's a fact. And you just look at the stats. I mean, it's just like, games played, games not played. But injuries have to matter though. It does. Attrition is a thing. Like availability is the best ability, right?
Bro, Bill Walton on there. What are you talking about?
Bill Walton
He played 5 years.
He should not be on there.
Or 6 years.
I disagree with that too, though. But to the question,
So I'm saying it matters, but it don't.
So
they moved the goalposts. I agree with that. But Bill Walton, he's white.
He was
Anyways,
for a little bit, but
he's white. That's all. That's the only reason.
And they didn't. Well, I would say they didn't consider any college in this, right? But I mean, a lot of players didn't.
They may have, but also they didn't. I don't think they differentiated with errors. Like I heard Bill Simmons talking about it. It was like they didn't say like T-Mac is better than Bob Cousy, like without question. But like we're not going to penalize Bob Cousy because of the error he played in. You just have to. Measure it. But to the point of Dwight Howard is a travesty. Dwight Howard was disrespected just how I know it's a difference, but what's his name? JaVale McGee, like how Shaq disrespected JaVale McGee, and we all like consider JaVale McGee like a idiot. You know what I mean? Like a research, like because he did that Shaq in the fool, it really messed his perception to the world was he's an idiot, and I think that's the same thing that happened.
He was playing terrible too, though.
But he's not an idiot though. Like he's a serviceable basketball player. No, but I'm saying with Dwight Howard,
he was goofy.
The perception of Dwight Howard, it just got bad over time. Where we think Dwight Howard was a clown. Dwight Howard was the best center in the league for like multiple years.
Dude, are you blaming Shaq for that?
I think Shaq had a role in it.
You got to blame a lot of it as Dwight. Dwight left Orlando and played with Kobe.
So
and
what?
Go good.
So what? He still was great. He still put up numbers. It doesn't matter, regardless of any of that. It's a lot of players. I can name a lot of players who had questionable careers in checkered past. We could do that with everybody. Let's do it, huh? Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley went here, there, and everywhere. He was a cancer.
Yeah, but he was, MVP.
So what?
Got to championship.
Dwight Howard got to a championship. He was defensive player MVP for years.
He would be on there.
But that's
on this list. He should be on there. Anthony Davis should not be there over Dwight Howard.
I agree with that. My point is with Dwight Howard, his stats alone and his accolades, It's insane that he's not on this list. That's how bad it is. He actually should be higher than most. Like this is crazy. It's a wild list.
He in the 70s. He in the 60s. He in the 60s,
He in the 60s.
70s.
I'm with you, but I'm saying he's legit. He's a legit top 70 for sure. Like you can't get past 70 without saying
I'll take the White over Westbrook once again.
I'm not doing that either. Westbrook is an
You also
MVP.
got to think
Triple
about the
double
people
king.
that
Stop doing
voted
that.
too, though. Like if they played.
Westbrook is the most overrated player on that list, probably.
Westbrook is stop. Hey, like anyway, can we move on, man? Because he's pissing me off. Like this
Mills
nigga
was
is.
saying something.
What you saying, Mills?
No, I was just saying it all depends on who's voting. I think it was like 88 voters.
Yeah,
You know,
it
you
was
had some
like
players,
writers
some
and all
coaches
that.
and stuff like that.
It was writers.
So I mean, it depends on who they saw, who they played with. You know. So I mean,
but
it's
it was
at the end of the day.
it was journalists
Shoot,
too, though.
Clay was crying on Twitter because he wasn't on.
He
There.
should not be on there. Why in the hell should Clay be on there?
I'm just saying he woke up, he was sad, he went to Twitter.
I understand Clay. I understand the reason Clay said it because he see his contemporaries. He see, obviously, James. He see a James Harden, see a Dame.
James Harden is a
CB
top 75 player.
I know, but I'm talking. You got to be in your head, Clay. Like Clay, I hear you, but I'm out here winning. You know what I'm saying? So it's maybe
I don't know about Dame Lillard.
self awareness ain't the best. But if you see Dame, if Clay see Dame Lillard on that list,
Dwight Howard should be over here.
Clay can be like, yo, what? Dame. I mean, I know he's good, but
We agree with that.
I mean,
Dwight Howard is better than Dame Lillard all time. It's a fact.
Well, let me interject my
He
question
better-
that I have, because do you think that they did this with the foresight of like the next 25 years?
yeah. Of course, yeah.
Right?
Because
That's not fair.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you got it.
I know. Well,
They did do that.
You know,
They definitely did that because
They did.
because the 50 they did
They had
it, I mean,
Shaq.
because they had Shaq. Shaq was
Yeah.
a year in.
But at the
nobody
time,
argued
but you can't.
Nobody.
No,
argued
they
that.
argue. No, they did argue. People did argue. I was
Because
listening,
Bad Mike could do. But
I was listening to a
Larry King didn't make
podcast.
this was
People
either-
argued. People definitely argued Shaq at the time. That was a huge
Okay.
argument. That was a huge argument.
but
That's
it
what
was
they
right.
said. But they was
but
right.
do we have an issue with that they did that?
No,
I guess.
hell
Do-
no.
I guess do we? Now back
No,
then.
but no. To answer your question, no. And to move it further, nobody is Shaq on that list. There is not a Shaq on that list. There is only Shaq. Shaq is Shaq. There is not a Shaq. There's no player right now who I'm saying in my mind, oh, that's Shaq. It doesn't exist.
No, but we not comparing them to Shaq. We're comparing them to Dwight Howard.
But that-
do you think they can get past the Dwight by the end of the career? Can Dame have a better career than Dwight? Can AD have a better career than Dwight?
A championship for Dame, for me. I don't see how. What could he possibly? Dwight led a team just like Damian Lillard.
I think Dame
and he went to a
can. I
final.
think Dame can. Yes. AD, yes, for sure. I think sure. I mean, but right now,
I don't think AD can.
AD can have it better because AD, he what 28?
He has to.
He can
but,
be.
But AD
He can
has.
be MVP.
He has to
He
have
can.
5 years, no injuries of him dominating. In my opinion.
I don't know about all that, but
Dude,
I think he got a chance. Yes, Dwight got a good. I mean, Dwight. Obviously,
Resume
he's
nice, man.
he in the top 80
Cool.
somewhere. So AD got
Dwight's
probably.
resume
already-
is nice. Defensive player
It's a
of the
great
year.
resume. It's a great resume, bro.
You know,
all right, let's keep it a buck steezy, because I was early on this. Shout out to me. I was early on this. What 6 months ago? I don't know how long it was. And I asked y'all. I was like, "Yo, is it fair to say that Jokic and Embiid is better than Dwight already?" Right? No, they don't have the resume. But when you watch them play, is there an argument that you can say that they are better? And we put that up on YouTube. I got killed for saying that.
Jokic nice,
Wait,
bro.
which,
Oh my
which
God.
is fine. Which I'm not even disagreeing with what y'all said and what the person in what the comment said. But my point was like, listen, I watched Dwight play and he was dominant. But I watched Jokic and he do shit that Dwight couldn't even dream about. And B is a lot
of bigs couldn't think
in the remake.
about.
So I'm just saying,
No.
does that come into play at all?
No,
We
I'm
don't care
gonna tell you
about
why.
that at all.
I'm gonna tell you no. I'm gonna drop the name and we can just move on.
Kyrie.
It's Grant Hill.
He said
Like,
Kyrie.
Grant Hill was baby Jordan. By all accounts, Grant Hill was supposed to be the next god. It just
He was.
you gotta do it. You have to
You gotta
do
do
at
it.
some point, because like it's just not fair. It's not fair to the person. Like there are exceptions to every rule. Shaq is probably that. Like because he's a unicorn. Shaq doesn't happen often. He's not He's 7'2". He can run faster than you. He can jump faster than you, and he's nimble. It's just impossible. You don't see that every day. Now, granted, they're elite at what they do, but we still have to see it. It's
You have to do it.
I mean, y'all might not agree, but another argument is people say Kyrie's the most talented, skilled player ever.
He's
people
not.
give Kyrie
that
that.
is. I've never
People
heard that.
get. Why are you
Who-
nuts?
I've never heard that.
That Kyrie's the most skilled
I ain't
player.
heard it.
Are you nuts?
I've never
The ball
heard
handling,
that.
the shooting, the finishing.
In my entire life, I've
People
never
in the-
heard that.
People in the NBA say he's one of the handful most skilled players ever. That's Sports Center say. Shut up. People give Kyrie.
Right.
Who
You
the
can
fuck-
ask him.
who says
he
that?
say that he never heard it, and he get
Yeah, like
Because people say that's
Maybe-
what's the saving grace.
maybe of
That's
this
Kyrie
generation.
That's literally one of the Kyrie's saving graces that he's one of the most skilled NBA players ever.
I heard
That's literally his saving grace.
maybe of this era. I've never heard like I never heard like
Okay,
all
okay.
time.
Tell me. All right. Okay. Now let's go through. Who you think is more? Who got a better package than Kyrie?
Is you being honest?
I'm asking you.
Steph Curry does.
Okay,
He's his
come on.
contemporary.
Keep going.
James
going.
Harden does. Kevin Durant, LeBron James.
James Harden has a better package
Kobe
than Kyrie.
Bryant. Who else? Russell
He
Westbrook.
named
in my opinion.
literally the top. No, he doesn't. Shut- All right. For one, he named 10 of the top greatest players all ever. For one, or 6 of them, whatever he did. Then he could name Russell Westbrook just to be funny.
Jokic.
So my point is, Kyrie is one of the most skilled NBA players
What
ever.
is he talking about?
So, and Mike point, like, then are you making room for like the most skilled guy?
Magic Johnson.
I don't think you necessarily are. That's why he didn't get in. Like, that's why people put Dame over him, right? Because that's why I would think Dame made it over Kyrie
Pearl to pearl.
because Dame is skilled, but I think Kyrie probably even more skilled than Dame. You know what I mean? I think handles.
I wonder if Dame
I don't-
led a team. Oh,
But
Tyrese
like I've always pushed back on those arguments because then we get into like some and one shit. Like so what? Like the niggas like show me. I'm from Missouri. Show me state.
That's
Like,
why.
but
that's
show
what-
me
that's-
for an extended
that's
period of
the
time.
point
When you
me-
was with the Celtics, you was trash,
That's
bro.
why I'm saying.
Like, I'm done.
Sam.
I'm done
That's
with
why I'm
Kyrie.
saying that to Mike.
I think that
I'm saying
Kyrie is
just
the
being
most
skilled or
overrated
being
player in
really-
basketball. He is the most overrated player. We talk about all
But
this
that's Russell
stuff,
Westbrook.
but what does that mean? No, Russell Westbrook has stats to prove everything. He's a triple double
Okay.
king. He's the MVP of the league. You can't take that away from him. I don't care what you say.
I wanted
Kyrie
to. I
Irving
don't
will
wanna
never
get
be the MVP player.
I thought
Kyrie
he should
Irving will
have that.
never get an MVP ever in his entire career. It would never happen
You won't.
because he's just not
You
that
won't.
player. He's not that good, to be honest.
They half the list don't got it. I mean, that don't. Let's talk about 75 players.
Okay, then pipe down.
I didn't say he should be on the list. I don't know what you argue with me for no reason, bro. I said Mike, no, because Kyrie is one of the most skilled players and he shouldn't be on the list.
I
Like,
disagree
I don't
with
know
that
what
too,
you were
though.
talking about. He's just talking. He over there just talking.
Okay.
Like, what are you talking about?
All right. Well, shout out to Dwight. Him and AD was about the beef. He was tight at AD. AD took his spot. Yeah, AD,
Half
that was
team
kind of
gone,
wild.
bro. What you know? I don't know what happened with the fight. What did they talk about?
Nobody.
What?
They didn't say. Nobody said.
Oh, okay.
Why just said they had a little
Uh,
disagreement, but they brothers at the end of the day, and they squashed it.
They
It's over.
said Dwight, I would need you to go in and get some rebounds. He said, "Nah, tell Mr. 67 to go in."
Yeah,
Go in and get some more.
Come on. Keep it a buck. Who should be? AD shouldn't have made it. Do y'all agree with that?
Yeah, we agree. We agree with that.
If we
It's
are
crazy.
saying right now, like if I had to forecast AD next 10 years and I had to forecast it without injuries, which right, you can't really do with AD. It'd be
Yeah, I don't
kind
even
of
think
foolish
he'll
for
last
you
10
to
more years.
do that. So
I mean,
It's
But
possible.
right now,
'Cause
would you say? Right now, Mike, would you say Jokic jumped over him already? Like
jumped
in your
over who?
mind,
Jokic
as a
jumped-
better player,
Who?
as a better player, AD, as a better player in your
Over
mind right now
AD?
today. Yeah. Or Embiid, do you think Embiid or Jokic is a better player than AD right now in your mind?
I wouldn't say
I would
necessarily
say-
Embiid, but yeah.
ooh. And
Yeah, because Giannis did. Giannis jumped him. Giannis jumped him, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Giannis is
Yeah,
the best player in the
yeah,
league,
yeah,
though.
yeah,
It's not
yeah.
even.
Yeah,
close.
Giannis
Giannis
jumped. I'm
jumped him.
saying, but these are people that wasn't supposed to. He's supposed to be Giannis in a sense.
But he's not. Like he's never
I
been.
know,
and he
but-
never will be.
But now
My-
is Jokic gonna jump him? Is Embiid gonna jump him? Like, who's all these people that's coming after him that's gonna might be better than him? You know what I mean?
AD.
That matters.
The issue is like with Dwight Howard. Like Dwight Howard took a team who was garbage, and they were like great because of
Yeah.
him. with all his limitations, he was that dominant that he actually took
Yeah,
a
he
team.
was.
Wahito
He beat
Turkoglu,
Bron. He beat Bron in the Eastern Conference
in
Finals.
like
He did. I
in
mean,
scrub, like he
man.
had like terrible like Hito Turkoglu. Granted, Jordan the Turkey,
For one,
but like
I
Hito
was about to say,
Turkoglu,
put some respect on him.
but I'm just saying
He
in the
nuts.
grand scheme
Hey,
of
Rashard Lewis.
yeah, but in
Shout
the
out to
grand
Rashard Lewis.
in the grand
And the
scheme of
point guard,
things, yes, Jameer Nelson in the
Jameer
I'm about to say Jamal Tinsley.
in the grand scheme of things, these players are like they're like okay.
Yeah, they
man.
afterthoughts. They after.
There's
like, you know,
there
they
are no
afterthoughts.
other Hall of Famers on that
Yeah.
team. Is my point.
Not even close.
Who-
Yeah, you're right.
Who was the two? Was it the
Courtney
French
Lee.
dude? Was it Courtney
Courtney
Lee?
Lee.
Yeah, it was Courtney
And
Lee.
then,
JJ was a rookie or second year who wasn't good yet.
Who came
Yeah.
off the bench? Michael
They had
Michael Petrus.
Michael
Petrus.
Petrus.
I was talking to that
Michael
squad. Yo,
Petrus.
Kobe gave him work in the championship.
He beat LeBron 4-2 in the Eastern Conference Finals. Man, that's a fact. He did, and it wasn't like LeBron. And he should have. And that's the team. Like it wasn't like the Orlando Magic was like an unbeatable team. LeBron, you lost that. You should have won that. You know what I mean?
Was that the Kobe and the puppet year?
Yeah. That's the puppy.
Nah,
That's the year they
yeah,
supposed to make
that's
it
crazy.
together. Yeah, it didn't happen. Okay.
All right, so I think that's it for sports. Do we have any RIP shout outs, dedications? I don't think we haven't done this in a while. You have anything?
Oh no, I don't got anything.
I don't think I got that right now.
I don't got
I
nothing.
do. Do you talk about Colin Powell last show? I can't remember.
No,
Yeah, I snuck him in there. I
second
snuck him in there.
Yeah,
I snuck him in. Well, we can say it now. You know, rest of these come.
Yeah, we can't sneak Colin Powell in.
Yeah, shout out to
I
him.
gotta give him shout out to him. I do want to shout out the scammers. We haven't shout out the scammers in a while. It was a blind date in like Shanghai or something. And like this woman and this dude was going out on a blind date. I think they got hooked, they got set up together by their friends or whatever. So, and speaking of no good women, like Pre said,
Jesus Christ.
bro, would you say this? You won't be saying Jesus Christ.
Okay, cool.
She wanted to text his generosity on the date. So right, you know what she did? She brought 23 family members with her. So when the dude showed up to the date, it was her and her 23 family members. And he was like, what's going on? Oh, I just brought my family, like, no, the date, have a good time. So he agreed to pay. He like, I got it. I'll pay for everybody. He said
All
that bill
25
came.
people?
When that bill came, it was $3,100. He said he hit the dip. He left her with the whole bill by
That
herself.
still sound crazy. 3,100 sound crazy. I don't care. 100 people.
100.
That
Like,
sounds crazy.
that's a wedding. Like, that's crazy. I couldn't believe that. I was like, shout out.
You said they was where in China? You said
in China.
100.
Yo, 3,100. She tried to get my man for 3,100 on a blind date. I'm so happy he didn't pay that.
There's
I'm
no
happy.
way.
And then like he
for
said
him to even agree to think about paying it.
yeah.
31.
But no,
He
but
had to
he
have
knew. I
he had to
think he
have
knew.
something.
No,
He had to have at least a couple. You know what I mean?
I think because he said like, can't they all pay for their own? And she said no. So at that point, he probably already knew like, yeah, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm hopping out the window. So he probably said, yeah, I pay just so the food can come out.
Yo, that's
Have a
like,
good
know how
time.
You know
That's
how
like
that red flag
$75
thing
a
was going
plate.
on around? That's a red.
Yes,
That's
Mills.
that's a red flag. That's a red flag. That's crazy.
What that's a rare going on a blind date with 23 family members.
That's that show. What was that show called? Date from Hell. That's one of those episodes. Date from Hell.
That's
Man.
worse. That's
Day
worse
from
than a
hell.
day from hell.
Shout out Dave from Hell, bro. Mills be coming with the classic shows. Mills is like
Mel be watching MTV all the time. That's why he said
All the
I go
time.
wilding out all the damn time.
I used to watch it all the time, bro. That was my channel, bro.
Saw the Nick Cannon with his network, his morning show, I think, or afternoon show.
Yeah,
Or
he had the Wendy
Yeah,
Williams.
yeah. Shout out to Nick.
oh yeah, he did get Wendy Williams. Wendy out?
Yeah.
Was she done? She out?
He's after her.
Oh,
Like,
I
she still has
heard
her
they-
show.
They say not for long, type of
Oh.
thing. So I mean, I
He's not for long.
because he did her show for a little bit. He did her show when she was
he
sick
killed it.
and killed it. So when they give, come on, we see the writing on the wall, guys.
Yeah,
I mean, ouch.
just making sure like this spot is good. All right, we're not gonna bump you in the prime time, Nick.
Yeah, you get you right with the Jews, get you back right with the Jews. You feel me? Then we're gonna bump you right up. I mean, that's the thing.
Yo, Yo, Rat, no issue. Never mind, I ain't gonna go with her. So we can go ahead. So no more RPs, no more shout outs, no more dedications. So shout out to everybody. Good pod, great pod. I appreciate y'all boys. And we'll be back next week. Hootie hoo. Everybody enjoy your Halloween. Or Hallelujah night. Whatever you doing.
Remember them regular days when there wasn't more watching for me. Now the money keep calling for me. I'm feeling like everyone plotting on me. Gotta pray for my people to block where they stay. And I know they all counting on me. To go, we going straight to the top. You can't never look down on the streets. Remember them regular days when there wasn't more watching for me. Now the money keep calling for me. I'm feeling like everyone plotting on me. Gotta pray for my people to